button. Check 1, 2. There we go.
1, 2.
All right. We're live on stream. Welcome to all the viewers. I just posted in the Ancients D&D group, and which I haven't done in quite some time because I haven't spent a whole lot of time on Facebook the last few months, just on for mental health reasons. And I came back just too soon. But anyway, I wasn't thinking like, okay, I'll come back after the election, and yeah. Anyway, so that particular group has been consumed in election talk for the last 48 hours. I told them, hey, how about instead of watching your news station and watching the doomed United States, come watch the doomed Forgotten Realms. And so maybe we'll have some folks watch tonight. Anyway, so welcome back, everyone. And as you know, we don't do politics here at all. But I do want to say, and this is for folks that will watch on the stream in the future. You all know this in the group, and I made a post in the Discord earlier this week, because our Discord is, and I say ours because it's not just mine. I've got 2 people in here that help me moderate the thing, and I mean it belongs to you guys. But I just have, my name's just up at the top. Anyway, I posted this in the Discord earlier in the week, and I'm just going to read it, I guess, word for word. Is probably the way I want to do this. So everyone, thank you for keeping things civil in the wake of yesterday's election. I want to tell people you're all the chillest D&D fans in the Unit Multiverse. I believe it. I'm going to reimpose the voluntary moratorium on discussing politics in the Discord. No rule against it, just a request. And regardless, it's a good time to review the code of conduct from the server. One last note, in case it wasn't clear before, this server and my games, as far as that goes, are a safe space for women, BIPOC, LGBTQ+, and other marginalized communities. And that's not a political statement. That's just being a decent human being. So in the wake of what's going on this week, I feel like it's worth just sort of reiterating some of that, because I know there are folks out there that are stressed, and there are other folks that are celebrating, and both are fine. Just ask that everybody be courteous of each other. All right, out of game. The other thing I want to mention is I do have some open games currently. I have a handful of openings in ongoing games. I have a Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, a Wednesday, 9 p.m. every other week. I think I have one opening, or no. Well, I have one opening in that one, and then I have an off week that I have nobody signed up for. Well, I have one player signed up for. So if you're interested in those, and then new campaigns, because I've had several finish in the last few weeks. I'm running Tyranny of Dragons for the first time on Tuesday nights, and I think I still have 2 spots open for that one. That is Tuesday nights at 9 Eastern, so which would be 1 a.m. Universal Time, whatever it is, 9 Eastern. I'm excited about that one. I'm going to do Tyranny of Dragons. I've been working to expand it. It's written for level 1 to 13. But I'm going to expand the campaign out to level 20. As I do with most of my campaigns, the bulk of the play will take place in the sweet spots between levels 5 and 14 or 15 or so. So those last few levels will be shorter, a couple weeks each or so, but I'm still going to go ahead and expand the adventure all the way to 20. Have a number of other new campaigns starting out a Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Spelljammer. And Corey, 2 of our players, Morticia's player and Arhamat's player, could both tell you the Friday night Spelljammer group is a laugh riot, and I expect no less from a Saturday morning. And then if you're not into that, you can play with Blake, with Aaron's player on Saturday afternoons every other week, 4 p.m. I have an opening there. There's just a bunch of a Sunday afternoon game, 4 p.m. that's open. I've got four spots open there. That one's going to be fun. That one's going to be, I'm running the old, a couple of you folks will remember the Q, D, and there's another letter series of adventures from AD&D. So you had Vault of the Drow and all that whole series. there were like 9 adventures, then plus one like extra that they published when they published it together as, and they called it, what did they call it? I don't know. That's probably useful to have in front of me because that's the name of the session, Queen of the Spiders. So this one is different from the War of the Spider Queen adventure that I've run, that you can watch on YouTube archives. That one of our players, our Lunalis player, was in that one. So this is different from that. This is a throwback. This is the actual AD&D adventures, but updated for 5e. So take a look at those. Not just you folks here tonight, but folks that might be watching. If you're interested, go to my profile and start playing. Startplaying.games/GM/DM Otherwise, just go to my Discord, discord.dmbobio.com. Come here and I'll get you hooked up. All right. That's what I got for Out of Game. When we last left, you were in Luskin on your way to the host tower of the Arcane. Not just the tower of the Arcane, mind you, the host tower of the Arcane. For the purposes of trying to reach the dread domains of Ravenloft, because ultimately your ultimate goal, your hope, your wish, your dream is to rescue these doomed forgotten realms from the wrest it from the control of the arch-lich demigod Vecna. Ooh.
It is my dream? Oh. I thought it was raining Vecna.
It's raining Vecnas. All right, so my phylactery brings all the boys to the yard. See, I'm going everywhere with it. My phylactery brings all the, okay. Anyway, you're in Luskin to get a shield guardian, but mainly to go to the host tower of the Arcane. Host tower of the Arcane is the headquarters of the Arcane Brotherhood, a powerful faction of evil wizards sworn to Vecna. The Xanathar has managed to lead them away from the tower. The Xanathar was not entirely clear about how, only about why, the why being so that you all could come in. And when you asked him for any further explanation, he simply said, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but swords will never hurt me, as long as they stay really high and shoot down at an angle." So, all right. You were proceeding to the host tower when you encountered a pumpkin patch, and rising on the horizon, a great pumpkin. And the great pumpkin has been defeated. Did the little pumpkins? No, the little pumpkins are still there, yeah?
You said they vanished when we...
They did vanish. That's right. They did vanish. They went bye-bye. Yeah. When the great pumpkin was gone, the little pumpkins just turned back into pumpkins. Actually, you know what? No, they didn't. They turned pumpkids. That's right. You know what they did? They turned into pumpkin pie, I think.
Oh, no.
Rather than just pumpkids. Yeah, pumpkin pie. All right.
Thanksgiving moved up early on us.
A little bit of hey, it's after Halloween. I mean, you'd never know it from this week, but it is technically after Halloween. All right, so the pumpkins are gone. You may proceed on to the host tower of the Arcane if that's what you so desire. There's also the options, of course, of things like short rests or whatnot. A couple of you have a couple of injuries.
I need to heal up a little.
Same.
I'd like to short rest, definitely, but can we check out these vines and see if there were any of the fruits left or anything?
Any of the fruits? Like, what are you looking for specifically?
I don't know. When you said that it came, the pumpkin formed, and like the pumpkins, I guess, was there anything else growing on the vine that maybe we could grab? It was a magical vine. Maybe it is magic. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, give me an Arcana check.
There was also a small child kneeling.
The child, yeah, and then ran. He ran.
Oh, okay.
He escaped you all in the kerfuffle. I mean, you know what, Gibble? Yeah, I mean, you think that there's probably obviously it was in some way enchanted or useful. You could probably, maybe use it in as an ingredient in a a ritual or a spell or something, we'll say it's worth 25 gold pieces worth of magic spell components. Is how we'll call that. So if you have spell components that have cost, you can substitute them with this with 25 gold of the vines. All right. I should probably hit the short rest button.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. If we were doing a short rest.
Yeah, I saw some people doing healing. If you are healing during the short rest, let me know and I will give you my Song of Rest bonus.
The
Yeah,
5 or
I'm gonna heal.
Oh, sorry, I have a cat.
I did one heal before the short rest because I can use the last of my key points to do a little bit of healing.
Oh,
And then I did another monk healing thing that could be during the rest.
what counted? Sorry, Naren also said he was gonna do so. There we go.
And let's see. I'm going to use some hit dice too.
While everyone's catching their breath, Sage is like, I'm telling you, the point is just to not get hit. If you don't get hit,
Dude, what
a
the
lot easier, right?
That was working for me for like the first half, and then the pumpkins kind of got some nice rolls for a change. And okay, I
Yeah.
think that's
You
good
also
enough.
were fighting with the pumpkin on your head for a while, so
Well, that is
Yeah.
true.
But they weren't hitting me then.
yeah.
It wasn't until later. But it was 3-on-1. It was kind of hard to dodge them all.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sage was either in a magical vision obscuring cloud or hiding in a tree. I'm telling y'all, he's got it figured out.
Yep. Don't engage. Let others engage.
He can't
Me
all
being
be
others.
as nimble as Gimbal.
How was
That's right.
how was running my bard cleric?
I'm so bad at it. My goal was to not get you killed and to not use all of your spell slots. So
And you met that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Would you?
Which is not to say you have a bad build. It's just I don't play characters like that thus far, and so it was a lot to look at. Your
It's a
AC is
lot.
nice though.
Yes, the AC is nice. I also I have not really organized my stuff very well, so I feel bad for you coming into it. Yes.
Fats, I sure will. Fats has asked me to adjust the volume of the Discord folks up. I can do that. Let's see. Why don't you guys talk a little bit?
Hey,
and, see.
check 1, 2.
Testing,
Pizza.
Testing.
So we leveled up now, right? Hey, we're talking.
All right. Let's do this. I'm just gonna raise everybody up a little bit.
Yay, he's getting a razor.
I have a technical DM question while you are doing that. My
Yeah,
technical
what you got?
DM question is, if I change my mind and we do at some point convert to 2024 rules, my question would be, if I lose out on the summon steed option because of the 2024 rule sets, can I flavor a broom of flying as winged monkeys?
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Okay.
He said yes before he comprehended. That was amazing.
I told you,
my
Kuno can only glide. He can't fly.
my answer for may I reskin is almost always yes. So like that, I mean, technically, okay, but okay. Talk more. Tell me more about that.
I would like it to look like flying monkeys. I understand that mechanically it's an object.
Okay, like you're standing on flying monkeys. They're grabbing you by the husk and carrying you around. What does that even look like?
I have two monkeys grabbing my shoulders and like
I don't know if
flying
it's
me
unclear,
around.
Bob. I feel like she couldn't be clearer.
Okay, so they're grabbing.
They're grabbing me by the shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Flying
one
monkeys are
on
flying.
each shoulder, so I can continue to cast things while they,
Okay.
fly me around.
All right.
But mechanically an object, and they can't like do other things in combat or any.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Or and if you decide you want to mix it up a little bit, just maybe you like, you put little harnesses on them. You strap you put your feet into them like they're skis, and just do.
Yeah, yeah. But
They could be-
I'm growing on this Morticia flies via a bunch of flying monkeys.
They could be automatons.
Fly, my pretties, fly!
That's right. That's right. Fats, the rule of cool. You bet. You remember. You've been in my games. You've been in my games, Fats. You know what it's about. Good to see you, by the way, bud. Been too long. All right. So we've taken our short rest, I believe.
With that, how long do you think it's been since I cast suggestion?
All right. So you cast suggestion in the marketplace.
Yeah, it was like.
And did you have a short rest after the marketplace?
No.
I don't think you did.
No.
So I think
I think we did because I needed key points.
I was gonna say
Just
I
like
thought
now.
we did because I did not have. I was trying to figure out Arcane Recovery. I think I already used it, so I think we probably did.
if you did about 4 hours, then if you did about 4 hours.
All right.
All right. Anything else you want to do then before you proceed to the host tower of the Arcane?
Not get caught.
I recast Warding Bond into Aegis Mesh.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So you heard a little bit from the Xanathar about the host tower of the Arcane. But the seeing it in person is like anything else, quite a bit different. Oh, speaking of which, you guys, okay, you ever hear of a little fella musician guy? He's been around for a minute by the name of, I don't know, John Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Who?
So in the 80s, I was under the influence of some pretty virulent fundamentalism and believed that rock and roll was satanic. So I missed watching Bon. I saw him a little bit on MTV before I got weird, and then I never saw him in concert at all. So I went to an event down in Detroit on Monday, and guess who was at this particular event? It was a political event, but it was not a concert. Guess who was there?
Sonny Bono.
That's right. Michael Stipe. Michael Stipe from REM came in on the second song of John Bon Jovi's set and did "This One Goes Out to the One I Love." So not only was it John Bon Jovi did a few songs, Michael Stipe, of REM fame.
Excellent.
So
Cool.
now the host tower of the Titan is a sight that makes even the bravest of hearts uneasy. It rises above the gray waters of the Luskin Harbor like the gigantic specter of a long-dead tree. Its barren limbs stretching upward towards an overcast sky like the grasping fingers of a drowning crone. The structure rises into a central spire, surmounted by 4 more slender spires of equal height, situated at the cardinal points of the compass. These 4 towers bristle with lesser spires, balconies, and branching turrets. A pebbled path leads to the tower. At the end of the path, there is a visible entrance, a set of double doors bordered by arcane runes. What do you do?
I am not a caster, so I will gladly follow suit of those that are casters.
I vote we throw a rat at the doors and see what happens.
Well, as you get close enough, as you get close within rat range of the doors, you see lying before the doors is a strange creature with a perfectly spherical body, a single eye, and spindly mechanical limbs. Large patches of flesh have been scoured from the creature, and it is bleeding what looks to be blood-tinged oil. Give me a religion, or I would take nature check.
How did Xanathar get here before us?
Not quite. I've got an image for you here.
Oh, the player knows exactly what you're talking
I
about.
gotcha. Right on. Yeah. So Lunala and Gimbal and
We both rolled
no,
20s on our nature. We're so natural.
well, one of you is natural, one of you is religious, or is a theologian. You may not be religious. That's why religion is an int based, because it's not about devotion. All right, so it's a you know what it is? It's a monodrone. A monodrone. Yeah, a monodrone is no, Tony, no. Where's the spray bottle? I don't. Okay. A monodrone. Monodrone is a type of modron. Modron's native to the outer plane, the lawful neutral outer plane of Mechanus. And monodrone killed the radio star. I don't know what that means, but I'm all for it. I'll take it, Armand. It's catchy.
You're welcome.
Anyway, yeah, so they're not typically covered in flesh. So that's a little bit awkward at the very least. It's sort of, its eye sort of very, very slowly, its singular eye rotates in its socket toward the party, and a torn, fleshy eyelid drops over it and up as if to blink toward you.
I'll ask him if he's okay. Are you all right?
Just blinks at you again.
Do you need help?
Holds up its spindly hand.
I think it wants
Like
a
he
rat.
needs, like he needs a hand up, or
It's kind of, you can give me an insight check to figure out if he wants a rat or if he wants a hand up.
I will absolutely roll insight to find out if he wants a rat. You hungry?
I'm pretty
big
sure he
guy?
does.
I mean, everybody's pretty sure he's reaching out for you to help him up. You think,
I'll
or
rush over
to
and
help him
out.
anyway.
I'll help
I
him
can,
All
out.
right.
I can cast Mage Hand if nobody wants to get close right now.
No, I'll go help him.
Okay.
All right. I see it, Armand.
Oh, I know.
All right. Yeah. So so you as you touch him, you pull up, he starts to stand up a little bit and falls back, but as he does, you experience a vision of a hulking, shadowy creature flaying the skin from the Modron. As he re-experiences the memory, he gasps the word, and everybody can see this out loud. Gasps the word Graxagon before emanating a wave of pure psychic terror. Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sorry.
Main tab, right hand side. All right.
Ooh.
Denson, Aramat, Lunala, and Morticia are frightened for the next minute. Modron, immediately after this last scream, this last death rattle, dies immediately, disintegrating into a pile of powdered silicone.
I'll use my action to not be frightened anymore.
Okay. All right. There's nobody else is around or anything, so the minute passes uneventfully.
Morticia lies down because that seems to be her go-to move when she's frightened.
That tracks. She's very melodramatic. Morticia is.
Yeah, she just like lies down in like a dramatic fainting position and waits for the spell to pass.
Like, I feel like Morticia was based on me in college. I mean, she's that melodramatic.
No, say it ain't so.
Oh, Weezer. All right.
Gimbal's completely distracted by these runes on the door and just kind of walks over a little bit to study them.
Yeah. Yeah. So give me what's your passive Arcana check? What's your Arcana bonus?
Sorry. Arcana bonus is +8.
Yeah, you actually, without even thinking much about it, you look at the runes, and you see that it's a puzzle, an eldritch multi-dimensional puzzle, part Sudoku and part Tanagram. And you recognize the nature of the puzzle and the solution.
Fireball?
Nice.
Touching the sigils, the runes in a specific order should open the door.
So I instruct the rest of the party the order because I'm too short to touch some of the cuts.
I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up so you can touch them.
After his fear's over, Aramat will gladly push buttons and push on the door where directed.
All right. So you try to push on the door. It doesn't seem to push inward. It seems to open outward. And after you've hit the runes, and it does pull open. But behind it, you see a wall. See the wall of the tower. Everyone, give me
Oh, well, don't I have the putty? Can't we use that putty?
Are we talking about C4 or something to that effect? Something
Well, no,
explosive?
It's
You had to get
the
putty.
sticks of silly putty.
The
The-
putty of asphalt.
Xanthar
they-
gave us.
Yeah, they
Oh,
use
yes.
it to the.
Give me perception or investigation checks first. Yes, you do. And that is certainly an option. However, Naren, just as the silly putty comes to mind, so does into your view comes a small stone near the base of the tower has slid out and to the side. It's about 4 inches wide, enough to fit a human hand into.
I convey this to the group, and I walk forward and put my hand inside.
Wait. Let me put a rat in there first. See what happens.
Okay.
How big are rats? They can squeeze into 4 inches wide. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Their
assuming.
bones
yeah.
are
Nice.
very flexible. They can squeeze in all sorts of places.
Orders.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They can squish themselves into weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Morticia will put the rat in there just to make sure nothing would like chop off somebody's hand.
All right. It goes in and it continues on. It runs forward into the tower.
Does not appear to be trapped. Go for it.
All right, Aaron. what?
Well, you look.
Go
You
ahead.
can look in there. You look in there as you go to put your hand in. It looks to be the hole is about 10 feet long, and you can see at the end of the hole is a battered iron key.
Okay, can I cast Mage Hand? Well, no, Mage Hand probably wouldn't be able to fit into that small of a space.
Probably look
it would.
through it.
It sure would. And
Mage
Mage Hand absolutely would fit.
Okay, well, I cast Mage Hand. I mean, mark that off,
All right.
and I send it after the key.
All right. Yeah, you're able to get it. Mage Hand goes, grabs the key, brings it back to you.
All right. Now what, guys?
Well, we
Yeah,
just need to
can't-
find a door.
Yeah.
Or
Is there
lock.
keyholes?
Well, you have a door. You have a door. It opened when you solved the runes. There is a keyhole in the door, but there was a wall behind it. So there is that.
I think we should close the door and use the key to open it again.
Hmm.
You casters are weird.
These good wizard thinking. Yes, let's do that.
Always making things harder than they need to be.
Exactly.
Reminds me of one of the scenes in the play-by-post right now. I think,
Yep.
David, you're in that one, aren't you?
Right. Yeah, it was
For sure.
reminding me of that too.
Oh my goodness. Maybe Blake too, it seems like. All right. Anyway, I've taken a couple of days off because of the kerfuffle.
Yeah.
All right, but tomorrow we come back. All right, so you place the key in the keyhole, and when you do, a flash of blue radiance appears, and whoever placed it, along with any willing creature within 60 feet, are about to be transported somewhere. Are you all willing?
I'm willing.
I'm
Yep.
willing.
Where?
Sounds
Gimbal
about right.
clearly knows what he's doing.
Armats, yeah,
Oh.
whatever.
All right, so that's not working. So we're going to do it one at a time.
Or I could-
Denson, Sage, Morticia. Ayla's not here. Gimbal, Nala, Naren, Arhamat. Bruce is not here. Here's the Manifest Mind. Oop. Here's R2. Thunder Thump, who was restrained. I'm going to unrestrain him.
Yay.
Is
Bruce just made me-
Ether Step with you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, and Aegis is too, of course.
I
Yep.
keep Bruce somewhere safe, just in case I need to be able to see.
Yeah,
use
he's
his
around.
dark vision or his
Yep.
blind sight, I guess.
Yep. All right. You should be able to do find on map.
Works.
Find on Mutt.
I still haven't figured out. It's so ridiculous. So my laptop and my desktop somehow are keyed to the same Microsoft account, of course, right? They're both Windows. But on my laptop, my mouse, the buttons are reversed. And if I switch them in the settings, it reverses them, it fixes it, but then it reverses them on my desktop too. And I haven't taken the time to figure it out. I mentioned it to you guys before because I know I
Right.
have a couple of
Yes.
folks that are fairly astute technologically. The fact that
it.
you haven't come back to me with a solution means there isn't one. So
The solution is to not store state if you can get away with it. I think that's what's
No.
going on here, but
I don't
No,
know what
no.
that means, but I'll write it down. I worked in IT for almost a decade, but I was a network engineer. So
Now I want to stay medium
and it was
rare.
it was pre Wi-Fi too. Like the very last thing I did, my last official project as a network engineer was to set up a Wi-Fi system at Northwood University in Midland, Michigan. It's the last thing I did. It was the very first Wi-Fi system that we had there. Okay, you appear in the middle of a plain octagonal. No, oh, really? Hold on. Wrong map.
I'm
Like
that's-
earlier-
that- that's a
Sage
strange
dropped out of school,
octagon.
but he's pretty sure that's a square.
Or a rectangle, maybe.
Yeah, it's both, right?
Quadrilateral.
This one is still theater of the mind. You appear in the middle of a plain octagonal chamber. So don't worry about the battle map yet. A pedestal rests near each of the 8 walls. Each pedestal is engraved with a rune. In the middle of the room is a covered lead cauldron. A stained wooden spoon hangs from a hook above the cauldron. There's a glowing red portal in the room's southern wall. Looking through the portal, you can faintly see the pebbled path that led you to the tower.
Is this where the ghouls of whatever they're called do whatever they do?
Those of you that are proficient in Arcana determine immediately that each of the pedestals, the runes do indeed reflect one of the 8 schools of magic: abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
I should
Oh,
become a
so-
wizard. I got it right.
This is the stuff from the cheat sheet.
Yeah, the first one was a
Yes.
common cantrip. Now we're on the different types of damage.
Ah.
Now it's 3 of the 8 schools of magic.
Yeah, because Mage Hand's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
So we need 8.
Since I won't be casting, anybody have ideas what they'd like me to be doing? I'll gladly protect people or pick things up.
So
But
I'm going to walk over next to the. Is there a necromancy one?
There sure is.
I'm gonna walk next to it and cast Chill Touch.
All right. Yeah, when you cast it, the magic from the spell is absorbed, and the pedestal's rune lights up.
Can I go over to the transmutation one?
Of course.
And I will cast Druid Craft.
All right, which is a transmutation spell, I shall assume.
Yes, except instead of making a flower bloom, I'm going to make it look like a flower wilts.
That tracks. All right.
Naren would like to walk up to the illusion one, or was that already done?
Hasn't been done yet.
Okay, I'd like to cast minor illusion. Is that?
Yep, sure enough. Lights up.
I'll go over to the abjuration one. I like abjuration, cast resistance on it.
All right. Yes, it lights up.
Gimbal excitedly runs over to the conjuration and casts Create Bonfire.
Gimbal, take a DM inspiration along with everybody else because it is the first session of the month. It was clever, but not that clever. Or funny, but not that funny. But it was definitely funny. Keep them up.
All right, so what skills do we have left?
Evocation.
We haven't done.
Divination.
We need transmutation.
No, I
No, you
did
got trans.
transmutation. I will cast guidance on the divination one.
All right. And I think you have enchantment and evocation then.
I don't
Okay,
think we
I'll
have
walk over to-
enchantment.
I'll do evocation. Naren will walk over to evocation and cast healing word.
And I'll
we
do
Okay.
a mind sliver on the other one.
Enchantment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sage shoots a rock. I got it, guys.
I got a rock.
I'll handle the school of kicking ass.
All right. All right. Once the eighth rune is empowered, a magical blue portal appears in a wall nearest the final pedestal.
That looks like the way out.
Is the final pedestal the one in the middle with the lead thing, or is that different?
Nope. The cauldron, nothing's happened to the cauldron. You haven't done anything with the cauldron.
Oh, maybe we should check that
I
out.
mean, haven't even. All right. Yeah, you look at the cauldron. It contains there's a transparent liquid, smells like vinegar.
Can I cast Detect Magic on it?
Oh, yeah, it definitely radiates unspecified school of magic.
Do we maybe need to
Radiates
drink some of this?
Yeah.
Generic magic. Generic magic.
I drop
Yes,
a
it's
rat.
magic.
I drop a rat
Dra-
into the cauldron.
All right, the rat swims around. I don't know. Do rats like the taste of vinegar?
Probably
He
not.
licks it a little bit.
I don't think so.
Doesn't seem to like it, and kind of looks up at you like, "What the fuck?" And
Oh, that's
I'll-
all right. I'll make sure he doesn't drown and try to like pick him up by the tail or something and like set him on the ground.
all right,
I'll
Hold
cast
on.
resistance and try it.
Oh, okay.
try what?
Try the vinegar.
All right. Yeah, you drink about a tenth of it. You think it contains about 10 doses, and you may regain 1 expended spell slot of any level.
Ooh.
Nice. You gotta take risks.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked for you with the eggs, so
It did,
more-
it did.
Morticia will do that because she has some spell slots. So I will take 1.
Yeah, what idiot
Okay.
used all your spell slots?
Just the low level
Sorry.
ones. Just the lobbies. Does
Well,
anyone?
You
Yeah.
all use spell slots to do the thing here, so
Yeah.
Well, those
maybe
are
maybe it restores
Cantrips.
cantrips mostly.
Oh, what? There's
don't
10
know.
left now. 10 left.
well, I'm all full with key now
Oh,
because we did the
okay.
short rest.
10 to
think
begin
that-
with. I've heard 2 taken, so there were 10 to begin with.
Okay.
I would like 2 at least, if possible.
10
Me as well. I would like at least 2.
10 what?
10 doses.
There were
Yeah.
10.
Oh, we can take it to go. I didn't know we had Tupperware.
Oh,
No,
don't
I
know
think
about
we have to
that.
drink it.
Yeah, I think we don't think we can take it.
So
I think he's
I would
just
take an
saying
Arcana.
we can get 10
Arcana
spell
check might
slots back total between all of us.
Arcana check might tell you whether or not it could be removed and if it would still be effective.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, Gimbal, you figure it's 50-50. You're not convinced. Lunala, you have no clue. There's a good chance, Gimbal, or at least a half chance, you think that if you take it out of the room, it won't work.
all right.
As far as that goes, you think if you take it away from the cauldron, it probably won't work.
Well, for
we
science,
have-
we can try it.
You sure can waste a dose if you want.
We don't know that it's wasted.
You don't.
Now you do.
You don't know.
I would.
So this is a sort of quantum, like I wasted and I don't.
Well, why
Oh.
don't we?
If people need
okay.
spell slots, then just take
Yeah.
it now.
So Gimbal took 2, Naren took 2. Morticia will take a second one.
While you're discussing and drinking, you notice that the runes on the pedestals have begun to fade, and they actually, after a total of about 2 minutes, turn off completely.
Okay,
We
but
can
how did
just
my
redo it.
experiment go?
All right, what was the experiment you did? What'd you do?
I just walked it over to the other side of the room and then put it in my pocket and then took it out and drank it again.
All right, inside of the room, it still works.
All right, that's a second
So-
spell slot.
2 slots left.
Y'all are
There's-
about to have to spend another one to keep the runes on. So
No.
Yeah, is
I think the
blue portal
opportunity
still there?
cost here.
We use divination, or we use cantrips. I think
Oh,
we're almost
okay.
all of them.
No, I
Oh.
thought there was one that was not a cantrip, but
No,
I think there was
we all-
one healing word. I think Naren
Yeah.
used a
Oh.
slot.
Healing word is leveled.
Oh. I'm also. You said over this pot there was a wooden spoon with a stain on it.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Mage Hand that is invisible because that was my cool feat and I want it to be invisible.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna back up a bit because I'm cautious and I kind of asked you guys want to too. I'd like to, and I'm gonna run this by the group. I'd like to stir the pot with the spoon.
Go for it.
go for it.
I know
Okay.
2 doses left. I might ruin them, but all right. So I'm using my Mage Hand, backing up to the edge of the room and having it pick up the wooden spoon and stir it through the pot.
All right.
Back away from the pot as well.
Who's within 10 feet of the pot? Anyone?
Not me.
Morticia
As soon
would
as
have
Gimbal-
backed the
yeah.
hell up. Like if Gimbal's doing something and backing up, we
Yeah.
probably all back up.
I'll be within 10 feet of the pot. I'm within 10 feet of the pot, as is Thunder Thump and Age of Smash, all looking at it.
Gimbal is nimble, and if he thinks he shouldn't be there, then the rest of us probably shouldn't be there either.
All right. You know that
Someone's
those
gotta
of you that were
observe for science.
those of you that are observing for science notice that when the wooden spoon goes into the cauldron and into the liquid, it gets wet, and then as it lifts up, the liquid drops off of the wooden spoon.
I think maybe the spoon is just so you can drink it.
Yeah, y'all all have like vinegar stained hands now. And
No,
Gimble's
no,
like,
I
guys,
have
there's a
vinegar.
spoon.
I would like to clarify. Morticia did not use her hand. She drank it like a goddamn cat.
There
No
is
such
a
thing.
The tracks.
from like the high rollers session they did with all the BG3, the Baldur's Gate voice actors and actresses. There's like a clip that went viral of Asterion drinking wine like a cat, and TikTok was quite pleased with it. So
Oh man, I'm professionally I'm on the TikTok. My social media person, that's my son, handles my TikToks because I'm too old. And when I go on TikTok, it's just a bunch of girls dancing, like these kids. And I'm like, I don't know, what was that? I don't know what I'm doing here. Even what am I doing? I'm told there are other things there, but like I don't even know where to start. So
algorithm.
Alex takes care of it. Takes care of my. I think if I log in now, other stuff comes up, gaming stuff. But like when I first set it up, I'm like, why are these people dancing? I don't understand why I would want to see this. I'm really old. I also once tried to use Snapchat, and I don't get it. Like I get texting and I get email and I get direct messages and all that. I've been using that kind of technology for almost 30 years now, or 20, more than for 20 years now. but I don't get Snapchat. Why do the messages disappear?
Because
think
it's
you
for,
know.
Yeah. Do
I
you
think
not
you
know?
know.
Is it a genuine question or do you not know?
I mean, I asked somebody once even, and she wouldn't tell me.
Right. It's
Like-
the idea is it's for sending nudes, which is why they disappear.
But they don't
Oh.
actually disappear. Don't put
Well,
anything up
I
on the
know.
internet if you
Yeah,
ever want it to
don't.
go
No,
away.
that I know.
Like it's
Oh, man.
people think it works that way, and teenagers make dumb choices with it.
That
what,
shit is
what it's
living in an
for.
S3
And
bucket
adults.
somewhere and will until
Yeah,
AWS collapses.
Or-
this
Or it's one
this
screenshot away from showing
Yep.
up again
Right, or
somewhere else.
screenshots, or yes.
No,
it's-
no.
I have
No,
two
it was-
daughters. This is something I think about a lot.
Okay, yeah. Well, and this person was in their 20s, and I'm like, I don't understand Snapchat. What would I do with that? She said, well, it's just like texting. I'm like, okay, but like stuff disappears. Why? So I think maybe she was flirting with me. Now that you say that, no idea. I didn't know that. All right, so nerds that spend too much, or olds and or nerds. If a nice young lady hands you a Snapchat, first make sure she's of legal age, and then but then apparently you want to do the Snapchat thing because she's flirting with you. Okay,
There are two more doses.
two more
right?
doses. There are.
I'm
Hard pivot.
assuming everyone's sort of relatively okay with experimentation at this point. I put some in a vial, summon Curio, hand it to Curio, dismiss Curio to a pocket dimension, bring Curio back, chug it. Is it still works?
Nope, no effect.
I figured it out, everyone. You can't leave the room.
Good
Okay.
job. Who wants the last
I'll-
dose?
Was this
You fi-
important?
Figured it out because using it right now would have been silly. Just using it would have been. I love that Lunala is genuinely proud. She's like totally worth the spell slot, worth the risk to understand how it worked.
Is there
Gimbal,
one
if you
more?
want it. Yeah, if you want it, Gimbal, I think you probably have.
I think I might need it in the next challenge, but all right. And then is it
This is a
Sage,
challenge.
do you have that liquid maker thing?
Alchemy jug? Oh yeah.
Can it make vinegar?
It can make vinegar.
You want to put some vinegar in here and see what happens?
Ooh,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
This-
like that plan.
Because vinegar has
Yeah.
memory. And if we distill it, it actually makes it stronger. I think
Let's
that's how
see.
it works.
I can do 2 fucking gallons of vinegar, which will take a minute to pour out. So I'll go ahead and spin the 2 actions to make it make vinegar, and I'm pouring it
I
in
was going to be
the
like, it restores the cantrip.
cauldron.
Yeah. So yeah, you fill it to the more full than it was to begin with. Who's trying it first?
Oh,
I'll try it first.
there you go.
All right, Naren, it smells and tastes like vinegar and has no other effect.
It's
Now you
just
got to
vinegar,
drink all of
guys.
it. Finish it.
Yeah.
Chug, chug,
No,
chug.
Oh,
Wait,
now the next
wait.
people that come through here are going to have to
Naren
drink a
chugs.
bunch of vinegar.
No, Naren chugs it. Naren chugs it. Just
You casters are
let's
weird.
try.
I'll cast
All right,
flame
you know what?
resistance on
2
Naren.
gallons. To give me a Constitution saving throw, because I don't know if you ever tried to drink a gallon of anything. 2 gallons of vinegar, that's going to be a severe challenge. Give me
Pickling
start
your
with one
inside.
Constitution saving throw to start with. Yeah,
All right.
Add a D4.
add a
Oh, boy.
D4.
Yeah, it's
Any-
only 13.
Any doors out of here?
If I get it all.
Roll a D4 for me.
All right.
No, yeah. I mean, you get about a little more than half a gallon in, and you start throwing it up. That's too much liquid in your stomach.
it's-
You want to keep
And
it-
it's vinegar.
going if you like.
God, it's too
No,
acidic.
I'm good. I'm good.
Prestidigitate
Well,
the
here's
vomit, put it back in, try again.
I have 2 questions. I have 2 questions because now I'm curious. Number 1, how big is this cauldron?
Well, the cauldron. I mean, it's sort of your standard cooking cauldron, like for like a home, not even like an
So,
inn or a
like,
tavern.
yay
So
big?
it maybe holds 10 pounds. It maybe weighs 10 pounds, and it's made of like cast iron. So I didn't have the video opened about how big, but I'd say probably the opening is probably 12 inches in diameter, probably, and then it's probably another 12 inches deep. I don't know, give or take.
I know the.
Is it like adhered to the floor? Is it something we can just pick up and take with us for later experimentation?
Nope, it's just sitting there. I mean, you could take it with you. Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting there, but yeah, you could.
Yeah, someone got a bag of holding, didn't they? I thought someone grabbed a bag of holding. Did I just?
I have the one that eats
Oh,
things,
no.
so you don't want that.
Or you do in this case.
Sorry, I lagged out there for a second. Does someone have a
You're
bag
not-
of
I have a
holding?
bag of holding.
Nala has
I
one.
didn't. I had a yes.
Yes. If you have a bag of holding, can you just you can? She'll be all excited. Lunala, you should take this cauldron with to see if you can figure out its secrets and use this in the future.
That's an excellent idea. I drink the rest of the vinegar and then put it in the bag of holding.
Constitution saving throw, because the vomit is in there. Someone
Oh,
put that
God.
back in. You put it back in. Lunala did. I heard her do it.
Maybe we could just
I
pour the
purified it
vinegar.
first.
Just pour the vinegar
I mean,
into
it's not
the
still
bag
chunky.
of devouring.
Oh,
Oh, Dad, look at that.
I reiterate.
Lulana's
I
mean,
Lunala's
she's-
doing a fucking
she's-
keg stand.
She's picking. I mean, by the end, she's picking, stuff out of her teeth from the
Oh no.
from the vomit. But
she
yeah,
drinks
okay.
all of it, chunks and everything.
Oh.
You know what?
Sage is
You know
just
what?
watching in horror.
Absolutely nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens, other than everybody else is horrified.
You have no
Morticia-
fear.
Yeah,
We could have just
Morticia
poured
is-
it into
is-
the bag
yeah.
of devouring. You didn't have to
Well, we
drink
want to
it.
use it later.
Yeah, the
What is
bag of
drinking it?
devouring. eats
No,
it.
no, not the cauldron, just the content.
Oh, I
So
thought
you
I
didn't
would
have to drink it.
There was a spell slot in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just going to repeat myself
I
on that
thought I'd
one.
get it.
Well, there is now in the party sheet a 10-pound cauldron that once held magic vinegar. Feel free to. You know what I can do also, by the way, if you have stuff that you want to leave in the bag of holding to let everybody know it's still there, we know that Lunala has the bag of holding. You can drop it in the party sheet. I can put an assignment on it, and it will stay in the party sheet, not sell it off when I sell things from the party sheet. So that's an option. If you don't have to do it, but anything you want to put into the bag of holding, you can drop it in there, and I'll add the assignee, the assignment thing to it. Okay, so when the runes stopped glowing, of course, so did the portal, the blue portal that appeared when the last one was done.
So we have to redo it.
Yep.
It would seem.
We redo all of our things.
Yeah.
Naren, which ones did you use your spell slot for? Which
She's
four?
Firebolt.
Words.
Okay.
Evocation, right?
Excuse me.
Healing
Yeah,
word.
that's evocation. Yeah, I'll just instead of using healing word, I'll use firebolt.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it reappears.
We should go.
Onwards!
Not go
Right.
through
I'll go
before
through.
there's
after
another
it.
drinking contest.
Yep.
You're not throwing it.
No.
Right? All right, let's go
No.
through.
All right. So let's see. You step through and you appear. You can do your find on map now. Just at the bottom here. Bottom. You appear at the southern wall of a large chamber.
Secrets?
It was obviously a secret chamber because there was, you had to go sneaky to get in there in a way. The walls and floor of the chamber are charred, scoured, and cratered. When you appear, you are greeted by against the wall, please, Thunder Thump. You are greeted, greeted by. The only reason I have the manifest mind there is because it's not actually doesn't do a thing. You are greeted.
Yeah, I was just trying to represent
Well-
me being surrounded by the. But yeah, never mind.
Gotcha. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, Thunder Thump would be up on
Like Thunder Thump wants to stay by my side, but so does Aegis Smash. So, but if from
Maybe.
mechanic, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just
It's
when
fine.
you appear, you're Jason. That's fine, whatever. All right. So when you appear, you're greeted by a disembodied mouth that announces a true
Ooh,
mate. A,
that's a
that
good spell.
announces any spell other than flavor related type stuff that you might do with me is foreboding. He says, a true
Aw.
mage of the arcane brotherhood is prepared to mercilessly find and exploit an opponent's weakness. But this test will measure your capacity to do so. At any time, you may surrender by shouting forth, "I yield." Otherwise, you should assume
Shouting
that this
what?
is it. It continues. It doesn't seem to react to you at all. It continues by shouting, "I yield." Otherwise, you should assume that this is a fight to the death. And as it fades away, you see 4 creatures materialize in the room. They are, how do I describe these things to you? I don't have specific artwork for them, so I'll just give you the sort of the physical description. They're constructs. They look a lot like shield guardians, to be honest. And but their armored exterior is covered in glowing red and green runes. Everybody roll for initiative, please.
Whee!
And I will get some Sirenscape up and running here. Doot, 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 doot. Oh.
We rolled good.
Yeah, holy
I was about
crap.
to
Except Morticia, sorry.
say, yeah, sorry, Morticia.
Sorry,
Par for the course.
Morticia.
Par for the course.
We actually had decent with Mr. Potato Head last weekend too.
All right, so I need to know what initiative Thunder Thump and Ether Step are on.
Ether Step is, for simplicity, let's just say Ether Step is mine rather than like have him like a separate initiative that swings around. So
What
28,
initiative are you? Okay, 28.
26 for Ether Step and Thunder Thump, 17 for Aegis Smash.
Okay. All right, and then I need for Raven. I need an initiative roll for R2.
R2 is 22.
All right, and what are you on? So I can put the manifest mind with you. Gimbal.
I accidentally rolled Raven, but I think they're the same. I am 19, I believe.
Okay, and then I should roll for the bad guys, not rest. That would undo lots of good rolls. Roll NPC. Boop.
Oh, I
All
guess
right, well.
Raven would be one less. She only has a +1, whereas, or sorry, R2 would be a 1 less. But yeah, I don't know that it's going to matter.
What did we have him at? Because I think I just re-rolled him by mistake.
Uh,
He'd be at 21. You're at what are you at again?
I'm at 19.
19. And then Tony, what your Lunala is at for Thunder Thump?
26.
And Aegis Smash was at 17.
Yep.
And either step we're going to put on 26 as well. Okay. All right, and then I was getting Sirenscape up and running while we. Bear with me. Come on. Why? So while I'm doing, yeah, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. He did, Bajo, he did the song about the People's House that he wrote, I think back during Obama's campaign way back when. He did Living on a Prayer. And God, what was the last song? I was hoping he would do Wanted Dead or Alive. It was always my favorite, but I don't remember what the last song he did was. But the fact that Michael Stipe was, because I didn't see him in the 80s or 90s either. So it was kind of cool to see
Good.
Michael Stipe.
Glad for you.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, come on, here we go. There, it's going to work this time. There we are. Okay, Lunala, you may proceed.
All right. I turn to Naren and quickly ask if Naren's going to do the haste thing, or else I'll do it myself.
Can you hear me? Okay, my mic was being weird.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can. I mean, yeah.
It's up to you.
It'll be
Alright.
my only 3rd level spell slot, but
No,
I mean,
okay. I'll do it. That's fine. I just yeah. I wanted to make sure. All right. So I cast a spell.
Mhm.
Okay.
And what are they have? Do I know anything without spending an action about this armor that's red and green, based on knowledge that I have?
Absolutely not.
All right. So I'll ride Ether Step over here, and then I'll dismount and go over here. And then I use my action to haste, and so I will use my hasted action to attack. And I added. All right, so this should roll with advantage, we think.
Yeah, I mean, it should. What we want to watch, though, is we want to make sure that the math is right, because Elven Accuracy has been adding all 3 dice.
Yeah, it's still
Or has
doing
been, is it? Okay, so I'm going to turn off your Elven Accuracy, and you're just going to have to manually do that. So 1 second. But either way, a 19 would have been the total on the advantage. You're good. That's a hit.
All right. This is not Booming Blade, so it's this one.
All right, I need you to roll me two
Constitution saving throw.
2d20s, just 2d20s.
All right.
What do we have? A 17. All right. So let's see. For now, I'm just going to type the numbers in here. 17, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The attack seems to have no effect.
And I don't know why.
It seems to have immunity to piercing damage of any sort, including magical. Or slashing, I mean. Since that was what you were doing.
It said the thing about exploiting weaknesses.
Right. I think we need to find what. I think each one is vulnerable to only one kind of damage.
That is my suspicion.
No?
Maybe
No gimbal?
Maybe elements.
Uh,
4 elements.
Are they all glowing the same colors? Red and green?
I mean, at this point, you've moved, you've swung to try and look at all 4 of them and notice the colors are the same, but the sigils are different. But how different and what they might what they might mean would need more.
Sure.
Analysis.
All right. And Thunder Thump will move here. And can I do anything helpful with my bonus action? Not really. So Thunder Thump will dodge. And in moments, it'll be Denson's turn. So get ready. Get ready. Here it comes, Denson. Any second now.
I don't think it lets you have Ether Steps control yet, so I think I have to pass him.
There you go.
Denson, you are up.
So is this going to be a magical thing? You magic guys, I can just protect, or I can go try to attack.
Start
do you
with
think,
attack
Kimball?
and then go from there.
If you have ways of doing different kinds of damage, we haven't dealt bludgeoning yet.
That's all I got.
Yeah,
So-
try it, see if it works.
Yeah.
All right.
Nickel in between these other 2.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go. I better count that out. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I will attack this guy.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good.
That'll
It's a
miss.
10. Okay, let me try again. That's a little better.
That'll also miss.
Holy smokes. Okay, I'm going to do Flurry of Blows, which I kind of wanted to do anyway. Nope, I can actually hit. Oh, I don't have to do anything for that.
Oh my goodness.
All my good rolls from last week are catching up with me.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
16?
Jeez.
Wow.
Is 16 good enough? No.
No.
Oh, it says miss. Well, that's it for me.
Go ahead and roll two 20-sided dice for me though, just for funsies.
For DM's funsies.
By the way, Fats in the YouTube comments, when you guys are messing with the cauldron, leave it to a Bob Yo group to logic the hell out of a puzzle. All right, let's see what we got. 17 out of 2. So let's see. Dude. And 2 is okay. You may go ahead and pass your turn when you're
All
done.
right. I think I clicked it.
Yep,
Yeah.
R2.
And I'm going to burn my dice.
Okay, good idea.
How high is the roof here?
How high are you right now? Let's see.
Well,
20
depends
feet.
on how many joints you've had.
Right, because the more joints you have, the longer your arms stretch, the more joints you have in them.
True.
Correct.
So R2's just gonna fly up.
Hey, there is good news.
Oh,
There is good news. With RFK in charge of healthcare and whatnot,
Oh, no,
they might perhaps they'll legalize magic mushrooms. All right.
Or
We voted
On
on that in
bears.
Massachusetts, and I think
Did you?
it failed. Yeah.
Psychoblin,
It was one of the-
psychocyblin.
Silos.
I voted yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm only sort of kidding. Like you gotta look for the positives. All right. So R2 is doing what now?
Flew up, providing the help action, and then on that guy.
Okay. Right on. All right. And is it letting you pass him, or do I need to pass him? I don't remember where we are in our cohorts
But, you know.
thing. I think it lets you do it. Good. Naren, you're up.
All right. I wonder if I can move enough to where put beacon of hope on everybody. You're not showing distances though.
You have to
There it
if you
goes.
click back onto your you click back onto your token, it'll show them.
Is that every?
Oh, and then, you got Denson up there too. And you don't have Aegis Smash targeted, so I'll get him for you. There you go.
That should be everybody, I think, right?
Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast spell, Beacon of Hope. Just in case.
Yep. Smart move.
I was feeling optimistic around Naren.
Uh,
Beacon of Hope.
let's see. I think.
Maybe we're not utterly fucked.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see what that ruin maybe perhaps
As an
symbolizes?
action, you
Yes.
can investigate the
Oh,
room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll pass my turn until next time.
All right. Armat.
Okay, so I'm going to, let's see. That one's just out of range, so I can't do that one. I'm going to fly over to right here, and I don't know why I'm bigger than the squares on my thing. I'm going to swing an axe at him.
Okay.
Oh, I'll rage as well, just because. And then great axe on him.
Ooh.
Why did I have 2 dice?
It thinks you have disadvantage. Let me look. Oh, because it thinks you're restrained. Let me fix that.
I still missed, but
8. It says drop the 8 first. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 is a miss. So, yep, still a miss. That one will
I'm
definitely
missing
miss.
that one. And then I'm useless and pass my turn.
Roll 2 20-sided dice for me, please.
1, 2.
All right, we have a 12 and a 13. All right. Thank you so much. Sage, you are up.
Sage is how close do I have to be to make an Arcana check? I'm okay using an action.
I mean, you can be within 20 feet is far enough to look at runes.
Sage
All right,
is
how
not
much one?
great at it.
Number 31?
Yeah, 31.
All right.
Let me make the check real quick. Not amazing at this, but I don't think my arrows are going to do anything.
All right. All right. 31 seems to be, and I'm going to, in the combat tracker, I'm going to make this so you guys can see it. So you won't have to keep asking me. So, seems to be vulnerable to, you think, according to the runes, poison and thunder.
Cool. Sage shouts that, and then something to the effect of, "Why the fuck am I having to figure this out?" And then,
Booming blade, Lunala.
and then bonus action. I'm gonna.
Well, I determined swords don't work,
But with
That's
booming
fair.
blade, it would.
so I didn't do booming blade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run behind Ether Step here. I'm gonna hide. I'll get you a stealth check, and then I'm actually gonna go over here, and then that will be my turn.
Nice.
Wait till I get advantage on it. One more level.
Gimbal.
baby.
Find you now.
I know, right?
Seems like a waste.
Gimbal.
But I need to learn the disadvantages of them. So I'm going to move my manifest mine 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. as my bonus action. And looking through my manifest mind, I'm going to study the runes on these two.
On one of them.
I can do. All right, we'll do the.
Which one, 8 or 9? The top one or the bottom one?
8.
All right. Give me an Arcana check. It's vulnerable to thunder and piercing. And I will make those visible. Okay.
All right, Sage has got 8.
Anything else for Gimbal?
Nope. I think you guys were right about they each have their own. I thought they were gonna take one and then be immune to it. So, anyway.
All right, Age of Smash.
Age of Smash will walk over here and cast Warding Bond on Lunala.
Okay.
And I think that's all they can do.
All right. And it's not letting you pass Aegis because he hasn't been on your sheet yet because of cohorts, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'll pass for him. All right, the Arcane Adaptoid number 3. All right, so I don't know why. That's okay. We're going to do what we can do. Get right there. Why is he so big? He shouldn't be quite so big. All right, right there. And he's going to make 3 fist attacks on Ether Step. And my automation force not working. So I'm going to give you that. I'm going to tell you what he gets. I'm just going to tell you all 3 of them. You tell me which one's next time I'll do it differently. Does an 18 hit Ether Step?
Yes. So those are straight because they're advantage and disadvantage, right?
Why do they have disadvantage?
Because Ether
She
Step's
dodged. Yeah, okay. Then yeah.
All right. So yeah, I think AC is only like 11 or something.
All right, so all three will hit then. You can certainly respond in the middle if you want. The first one is going to do.
Ether Step has 1 hit point.
Oh.
The armor class is 10.
All right, so he's only going to hit the 1 first.
He just keeps wailing after it fades away.
But then, like, the great part about that is that he doesn't have any more movement. Does he have
to hit Ether Step first in every combat?
The question is, do his attacks have reach? They fucking
There's a
do
horse
not.
armor joke here somewhere. Back
They
to the
do not.
Skyrim DLC days.
That's great though. Ether Step did a great job. Wasted a turn.
Yeah.
Adaptoid 31.
And
Yeah, everybody's
Sage, now you
tokens
know
are
not to
larger
hide
than
behind
the.
Ether Step.
I know, right? Like, fuck.
Why are the tokens so bad? I don't know. All right, 31. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do one at a time, Manny. So, Lunala. First on Lunala, this is gonna be what is the plus? He's a +8. So, does a 16 hit Lunala?
No.
And is Thunder Thump dodging?
Yes.
Does a
Yes.
17 hit, 19 hit Thunder Thump?
Yes.
Thunder Thump will take 13 bludgeoning damage. I'm going to let you give that to him, assuming you still can. If not, say so and I'll get him.
I was never at any point able to edit Thunder Thump's HP.
Really? Oh, weird. Okay. Fair. I got him
It's
then.
not like an editable box.
Right. Originally, we had him as a character. That's what I was thinking of. We'd set him up as a PC before I had before I had cohorts. Okay. So that's that. And then the that was 1, 2, one more attack. This one will be on Age of Smash. Looks at him like, brother, why have you betrayed us? 11 will not hit Age of Smash.
I am not your brother.
Not you. Oh,
I'm your father.
yeah.
I'd like, to take
Morticia,
a
you're
legend, I'd like to take a legendary action at the end of that guy's turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to do the Touch of Ruination from the rogue card on number 9.
Okay. What's that do for us?
I make a proficient dexterity attack, and then if I hit, then its speed is halved, and the next time it hits, it does half damage.
Okay.
So I can't target it for some, I guess, because it's not my turn.
No, you can. Here, hold on. You.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You had him targeted. Yep.
So, it's gonna be like a regular unarmed strike, not my +1 with the wraps. So I'll just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
Okay. So his speed is half, and he does
Until the
half
end of the
damage
next
next
turn.
time around. Keep
Right,
an eye on
next
that
time he
for me.
hits.
When he does,
Yes.
that's on you. I'm going to say to keep me honest on that one, if you would.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for Denson then?
Nope, that was my legendary action.
Oh, right.
The one and only
Morticia.
one I have.
Right. Morticia.
Morticia is going to insult number 3 and tell him that I can see his rust jointing. His joints rusting.
No. His rust jointing.
Is rust jointing.
His rust is jointing, yes. Yes.
Give me,
Which
roll me two
determines how
d20s.
high he is.
How high he is, exactly. Give me. That's what I was going to get there. I really was. Give me, roll me 2 d20s if you would. What do we have? 14 and 17. A lot of 17s. All right. That's. What's interesting? Yeah. Okay. No, not the number. We type in the word.
Bird.
A bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Man, I love surfer music. That was some shit. And it lasted what, like 8 years or some shit. But it was awesome. Maybe closer to 2 decades, but all right. Maybe there's more. Maybe I missed it. Wouldn't be the first time I missed Blake, you're a music guy. Surfer music. Is it still going? Maybe it's still going. Or did it turn into something weird?
World's a big place.
There was surf punk for a while.
Okay. I wonder if it became ska or something. I don't know. All right. Morticia, anything else?
Yes, I would like to cast the best 3rd level spell.
Oh, really? Oh, goody.
Yes. So I think I can get both 31 and 3 in a, double checking my notes here, sorry. I think it's 30 feet without hitting anyone else.
Yes, you sure can.
Yes, excellent. Then I will select both of them. If it will let me. Come on. Why you no target?
Let me move the circle. It might be trying to hit the
There
circle,
we go.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Now it works. And then I do this. I think it rolled twice. Was it supposed to do that?
If you double clicked, it would have gone twice, yeah. You only have to single click spells. But actually, it was glitching the other day where it was single clicking for one player. Not everybody, just one guy. So maybe, I don't know if you double clicked accidentally or regardless, they both failed on the first ones. So go ahead and.
Do I need to keep? Oh, I can just drag the things on them. Excellent.
Yes.
So, I put I need to put the concentration on myself.
In case some of you missed it, Hypnotic Pattern is the best 3rd level spell in the game. I will die on this hill.
Be sure it's fireball.
Screw Fireball.
Bob.
Fireballs.
Counterspell.
Fireballs for posers. Counter spells for hipsters. All right.
Or
You
what?
see how thick my
counterspell?
glasses are, Bob? That's not an insult.
I was about to say, I almost said like Blake. I didn't do it, but I almost said it.
It's okay.
So, Morticia begins what can only be described as a goth rave, and the constructs are completely confused and incapacitated. She goes, "Quick, while they're distracted, figure out their weaknesses," and then we'll end her turn.
Right on.
Nice. That's perfect.
All right, number 8 is going to attack Arhamat. Actually,
15.
no. You know what he's going to do? He's going to do a stroke of energy, forming a line.
Oh, I probably should have moved. That would have been
Yeah.
smart.
Oh well.
Oh well. She was distracted with her rave.
Forming a line. No. Aha, I got it. No, can't quite get 3. You can get 3 of you. So you get Aramat, Morticia, and Gimbal. All right, a stroke of energy forming a line 100 feet long, 5 feet wide, blasts from the adaptoid into a direction of its choosing. I need Gimbal, Morticia, and Aramat to give me dexterity saving throws, please. Main tab right-hand side.
And I can see it coming, correct?
It is something you can see coming, yes. So you have advantage.
And this is not a spell.
It is not a spell, so you do not have advantage. All right, you all passed the DC of 16. Those of you who made it are going to take 14, but I'm going to tell you what, or half is 7. You're going to take 7, and it is, what type is it? It's going to be, somebody roll me a D20. It's force damage. 7 force for Arhamat, Morticia, Gimbal.
Thank you.
Arcane Adaptoid 9 likes that idea. Says, hey, why didn't the rest of you do that? Denson, Arhamat, and Naren. I'm going to
Now,
need...
Does that count as an
Yeah.
attack? That
No.
would be half damage. That's only if they smash.
Yeah, it's not an attack, it's a saving throw. If it's a saving throw, you don't get the... Yeah, it's not an attack.
Oh, okay. It's for the touch of ruination.
Touch of Ruination works with an attack, correct? It's triggered
Okay.
by an attack?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm fairly...
Next
Yeah,
time they
I'm
hit with
pretty
an
sure.
attack. Okay, so that's like
So,
pounding
yep.
us.
So if you're making a saving throw, it will never happen on a saving throw. All right, so I need the 3 of you, Naren, Arhamat, and Denson, to make dexterity saving throws. Main tab right hand side. And oh my gosh, did you guys even notice how crappy my 6d6 was above?
Yes.
We weren't complaining. It's all
No, I
Does evasion apply here? Does Denson
should.
get to totally
does.
dodge it?
Yeah.
Dick?
All
Same
right,
thing with
so
the dex
that's
save, where
much
take
better.
half
So
damage if you fail.
Denson makes it, Arhamat makes it, Naren does not. If you have failed it, you're going to take 25 damage. If you make it, you're going to take 12. Somebody roll me a d20, and I'll tell you what type it is.
And I'll just dodge out of the way.
Of course. 4 also force damage. So 25 force damage to Naren. So just adjust your hit points down at the bottom of your character sheet on your main tab, change your wounds. You got it. And then at Armad, do you have evasion? Or do you,
It was
No.
the
just advantage because you could see it. Just
Yeah.
All right. So
correct.
you are going to take 12 force
Yes, I
damage.
did. I did already.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Oh, that crew doesn't need to be seen.
Mm.
Manala.
We don't know anything about. Oh, number 3 is incapacitated, and we shouldn't bother him, right?
Same for 31.
Oh, both of these guys. All right.
You could study it, but we know what its weakness is.
Well, we know 31. I do want to do some studying, but so I can. I have plenty of speed because I'm hasted. So 10, 20, 30. 20.
Maybe do 8 or 9, since we don't know them yet and they're not incapacitated yet.
40. We know 9. I want to hasted study 8. A quick study.
When you say hasted study,
I mean, I want to use my hasted action to study.
I don't think you can use hasted action to make a skill check, can you?
Yeah, it falls under the use an object, interact with an object. This is definitely interacting, right? I'm just looking at it. It definitely is.
No.
No?
No, this is if it's intelligence based, no. You can't think faster because you have an ability. Because you have that ability, right? You're looking at runes. You're processing your memory banks. Do these runes mean anything to me?
All right, number 8, action. Then.
All right. I mean, I like the attempt. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Mechanically, I think it would work, but
Oh, we know 8 already.
but nothing mechanically works unless you say it does. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't.
I think there might have been
Yeah.
some confusion because we know 9 and 31 just looking at the characters.
Yeah. You
No,
know,
I-
did I reveal 9 and I was supposed to reveal 8?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's fine. Give me the Arcane and I'll go ahead and reveal 8 because he's about to. Yeah, you got a 10. All you need is a 10. DC 10.
Alright. I have
Yeah, which I
plus
think I'm
11
pretty
though.
sure you have basic. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just reveal those two. So you would have had the other one, but there you go. Cold Force for 8, Thunder and Piercing for 9.
All right. So that was action. I have this hasted action, which I can't use to cast a spell or to observe something. I think I can think. No. So let me just look at it one more time. Dash, disengage, hide. I can attack, but I don't.
Could do Booming Blade on 9. It's vulnerable to Thunder.
It's a spell, which I can't do.
Oh.
So I guess I'll end up dodging. Actually, I do want to go back over here. I spent 40 feet of movement. So I have 20 left. 10. Wait, really? Yeah, I guess that's true. 10, 20. Sorry, I'm a little flustered not being able to do my usual stuff. All right. I'll go here. I'm trying to not be in a line with people. That's my strategy here. And I will dodge. And Thunder Thump will take the repair action and move here. And Age of Smash will 10, 20, 30 will move over here. That's it. I'll pass all the people.
All right. Oop, I passed. Oop, too far. That was me. That was on me. Denson.
All right, let's give this guy another shot. There we go. Now he's. Oh, we know. Well, okay, that's all right. I'm still gonna hit him.
You know what he's vulnerable to.
Yep, which is nothing I can do. And I'm still missing him. I gotta hit him first.
There's a hit.
There we go. Now he's not vulnerable to bludgeoning, I assume. So,
Nope.
well, I'll just do
you
the
know.
damage anyway.
You know from they called out. Don't drop him on him because I don't have a coating in there to prevent it. So
sorry, I already did.
No,
this.
you're okay. It's okay. I got you. You guys didn't know that. Yeah. So unless it's vulnerable to that type, don't bother putting it on there.
Okay.
Just putting that out just for everybody.
I will do Stunning Strike on him though.
Yeah. There you go.
Where is it? There it is. See how good their con is. Not good at all. It's awesome. 3 incapacitated. So then I will move over to this one. And we'll do Flurry of Blows again. That's not going to work. Wow. Oh, another 2. Nice. Okay. Wow. Then, yeah, that's going to be it.
R2.
R2 will fly up here, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's plenty. I'll provide the help and then fly back, I think, to about there.
Okay.
So,
All right. Naren.
All right. He's going to target 8.
hold on. I don't have the help on yet, if that matters to you.
It just hits your advantage button if you're making an attack roll. If you're making an attack roll, yeah.
I'm gonna cast a spell, 4th level.
Okay. Go for it.
It's gonna be magic missiles, which he's vulnerable to force, correct?
Number 8. Let's see. I'm looking at the combat tracker. 8
Yes,
is vulnerable
number
to force,
8.
yes.
Yeah.
Does vulnerable here mean it just takes damage or it takes twice the damage?
Vulnerable is a keyword in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. It means they take twice the normal amount of damage.
I think
Cool.
that's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. That's it. Yeah, and then.
Oh, and the
after
coding
that,
is there for that. Cool. Gotcha.
That one is good.
I'm gonna use my movement to move out of the. And I'll end my turn right there.
All right. Aramat.
There's not much I can do. Is it something that I could grapple, or is it too large for that?
You can grapple something that's one size larger than you. What type of damage do you normally do? Slashing?
Yeah, I have a great axe, so it's
Yeah.
slash. I have slashing and piercing available, and if I disengage from this guy, I can go engage number 9.
Piercing. 9 is vulnerable to piercing, so
9 is, but I'm at 8, and 8 was not piercing. It was cold and
Correct.
force. So
Correct.
yeah, I guess I'll just disengage from this, or not disengage, but leave combat with this guy and go down to here to engage the other guy. So he gets an attack of opportunity against me.
does 20 hit your armor class?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, and they do. It is 2d6 plus 5.
I was trying to make it so he couldn't do that, but I have to
14
hit him to
bludgeoning.
do that.
14 bludgeoning, or if you are raging, then or no, you're not.
I am.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, just is that the guy that had something on him that if he attacked, something happened? Or
No, it was 9 that has that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Go ahead, Armat. You can make your javelin attacks on that guy if you like.
Okay.
So you do have 2 javelins. One is. Oh yeah. You. What do you have advantage?
I don't know. I didn't say I was recklessly attacking.
He's stunned. He's stunned. That's why. Never mind.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ah,
You may continue. That one will hit.
That's my end.
All right.
I just pushed the turn complete and going back to doing math about my hit points.
Sage.
All right, Sage. Sage is going to sneak in between Thunder Thump and Aegis Smash here. And then Sage will take a shot at 9.
You'll have advantage, so you don't need to do anything.
Which I,
Oh, yeah.
But go ahead and hit the advantage button.
I was also hella sneaky at that point, too.
Yeah.
Damn it, I was
There you
hoping for
go.
a 20. I really wanted to see the double crit, but that's all
That
right.
would have been awesome.
Oh, sneak automation works. Hell yeah.
Yep. It's back up. Yep.
Yay.
Right. $48. I'll take that. And I'm
No,
gonna
he'll take it.
go. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go on the other side of Aegis Smash here. I'm gonna bonus action hide. That will be my turn.
All right. Nimble Gimble.
Gimbal is getting into the fray. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh shit.
Well, this
What?
this is Gimbal's challenge. Gimbal was made for this.
Yeah.
He is very nimble.
I'm gonna cast a spell. I imagine nobody can do
Okay.
anything. But
Nope. You're good. You're good.
I'm targeting these 3. I am
Okay.
Nice.
casting Lightning Bolt to level 4, but I'm changing the spell type damage to Thunder, which I can do. 'cause I
Nice.
have a level 4 spell that does it.
All right. I want you to draw the line, and here's why. It's a 5-foot wide line. And I need to make sure that you're not going to hit Lunala or Arhamot, because from that angle, you're going to hit one or the other, depending on where you put the line.
Right through that
No, right
5
down the middle.
square block
Oh, you could put it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fair. You're good.
is why I got there.
Yep. Nope. You're good. You're good.
All right.
Thank you.
I closed it. Shoot. All right, there we go. I'm back. All right. Anyway, so let me refocus this now. Sorry, trying to get rid of that line, and I closed the whole box. All right. So
Thunderbolt.
4th level as a thunder. Yep, Thunderbolt it is. All right. So cast spell.
All right. So,
Nice.
So let's see. Go ahead and hit the damage, and then I'm going to drag it onto each of them a second time to represent the vulnerable.
Does that mean that did we just establish that 3 is also weak to vulnerable? I'm sorry, weak to thunder.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. Good call. 3 is.
Okay, so we know
31,
are.
31 is. I'm just
9
verifying.
is.
9 is, yeah. Yeah, that's the 17 on the D20. You guys rolled 3 17s. So,
Nice.
so another one of those, and another one of these, and another one of those. Look at you guys. This is quite impressive, actually.
Which one was
That's
that? Number 9?
the stunned one, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, anything else for Gimbal?
Gimbal just wipes the sweat from his brow and goes,
Nice.
I
Denson gives you the thumbs up.
just
It's good
because
to
they
be nimble.
are coming up and keeping myself honest, I do not believe hypnotic pattern will hold through that.
No.
It does not. Does it automatically go, or does it just make them save? It just doesn't. It doesn't. It does not hold.
ends if it takes any
Yep.
damage. So that
Yep.
ends, and I don't know how to
Yep.
remove it.
I got it.
Okay.
sorry to wake him up.
I
I
don't.
think
was good
54
damage.
damage was worth it.
It was a lot of damage. It was okay.
I don't see the vulnerabilities for number 3. It's Thunder, and do we know what else?
No,
We don't
because
know the
nobody
other one.
studied him yet.
You don't know.
We just got lucky.
Oh, okay. Age of Smash studies this guy.
Arcana check, please.
Intelligence is 7.
-2. -2.
Nice. Oh, maybe not.
Force. All I need is a 10.
Force
Very
and thunder.
smart. So that was Aegis Mash's action. Wants to position themselves here. Yeah. And can you heal Thunder Thump back up all the way? Beacon of Hope actually applied because Thunder Thump healed himself.
There you go.
That was great. And that's that. That's that.
All right. Daptoid 3. Attacking Lunala.
Thunder Thump will impose disadvantage.
Okay. I don't need to roll the second one. Okay, that's a miss. 14's a miss. Here's a second attack. 27.
Does a 27 hit me?
Oh man.
Let me
Shield? Arcane
Well,
deflection?
17 is my AC right now. Is base 20. I can add. I'll just let it through. What's he gonna do?
13 points of damage. And then the third attack is a 10. That's a miss.
So 13 halved is 6. I take 3. I'll figure that out.
This guy, 3 attacks and Aegis Smash. We're gonna have a 27. I'm just gonna roll
Yep.
do the damage all at once. 23
Yep.
and 19.
They all hit. I think AC is like 18 or something.
Okay.
AC 17.
38 bludgeoning.
All right.
Does he have resistance or anything?
Nope.
Let's see. Nope. All right. So he just takes it. 51 down. Okay. Morticia.
And you can add 9 to Aegis Smash from absorbing my damage.
Okay.
And I took only 3 damage from that hit.
Morticia is going to go to that spot. And I am going to blow a 4th level spell slot to try to cast blindness on all 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
You missed the revenge of the blindness last session when half the party was blinded because we had fucking pumpkins on our heads.
It was glorious.
Bob was quite pleased with himself.
It was. It really was.
Oh, it didn't stick on the other one. Hang on.
You gotta just push it rather than dragging it if you have multiple targets.
No, dragging worked. Dragging worked.
If you drag it, only go to the one you drag on. Usually.
Well, I just dragged it twice, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you can drag twice, or you can just single click to get everybody. Yep, gotcha. I follow.
Cool. So they are both blind, and then clear targets, and then my bonus action, Neron looks a little worse for wear. So, no, I can't do a second level spell, can I? Nope.
No.
Correct.
Nope. Almost did it. Nope. That is. Is there a spot I can go where I'm not, well, in a direct line with somebody? Maybe we go like, oh, there's no great spots here. We go like over here. Sure. Just break up the field a little bit, and that will be it for Morticia.
All right, Adaptoid 8 does his thing recharge. It does not. He's blinded, so first attack on Denson. That should be +8, so 17. Does that hit Denson?
No.
Second attack on Denson. These are +8, and not that one.
No.
And then third attack on Denson. 21.
21 will do it.
I tried.
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
Better-
Bludgeoning.
better
12
than-
points of bludgeoning.
Better than 3 attacks.
Yeah.
All right. We're at top of the order. Let's take a bio break. It is 10:50 Eastern U.S. time. Thanks to daylight savings time. Feels like it's 11:50. And it will for the next 1 to 6 weeks, depending on your age, physiology, and how cranky you are. Let's take about a 10-minute break. Come back top of the hour, 11, or effectively midnight because of stay. You know what? Just stop, Bob. Just go to break. All right. We'll see you guys. See you guys
See
in
you in a
10
bit.
minutes.
11.
Bye.
24.
Yeah, I don't know how Maggie Rogers was not on my radar at all before I saw her live, but she is great. Well, maybe I do, right? I mean, I apparently didn't know that Snapchat was. Is it common knowledge that it's for nudes? I mean, like, does
It's with the
everybody just
youths. Anyone my
Yeah, I
age and
didn't know
younger.
I always figured it was for paranoid people so
What's
that
a
their
youth?
messages would
the
would
youths?
erase
Well,
themselves.
I mean, this girl was half my age, so why would she? All right, well,
I mean, not exclusively, but that certainly was. It certainly was a use.
yeah, all right, well,
Listen,
I
when
guess-
money is free, a lot of silly things get built. Right.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, we are back. Welcome back. Is everybody back? Lunala's back, which is what matters. Let's get Sirens Kick Bone again, and Lunala at your leisure. You may continue.
All right. I can do a little bit of damage, or spend a lot of resources and do only a little bit more than that. So they're not great options. Let's I'm going to upcast Shatter just at
Nice.
the third level.
I'm in tatters.
So
Shadoopy,
let's see
shadoopy,
if
shoopy.
I can do this control clicking business. They get disadvantage on this save because they're made of inorganic material.
Okay, so do it the first time, and let's see what happens. And if we need to make the second roll, we'll make it.
Let's
Yep, no need.
right, they both fail. Oh, that was really good. All right, so and then the damage is 4d8.
Down he goes.
Nice.
Did it do it to both or just the one?
If you dropped it on one of them, it did it to the one you dropped it on. If you just single clicked it when it's multiple things targeted, it would have done it to both.
Oh,
I
I wanted to
think
add the die, which is why I did the drop and right click.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just dragged it from the text chat onto him, and it'll do the same amount. So, and that makes him go away too.
Oh, you just saved me a 4th level spell slow.
Well, I figured out the vulnerability from your little trick, so we both helped.
Teamwork.
And then that other one is force.
And cold.
Cold.
Well, and cold. Bonus action. I don't know if I can do anything helpful, but I can sort of run over there and try to give flanking if anyone can do anything. 10, 20, 30, 40. And an Aegis Smash. What is Aegis Smash's health?
You can see it in the combat tracker.
He's
Oh, 60 damage. All right. So bonus action, I'm gonna have Thunder Thump heal Aegis Smash, which I think I can do.
At max healing.
And does max healing, so that's 19. Yeah, 19 hit points back to Aegis Smash. Thunder Thump can heal constructs.
nice.
So, tell me again how many?
19.
Okay. All right.
And we'll go over to try to join the party here. 10, 20. I want to be in the spot that the Manifest Mind is. So
I'm moving a bit. Oops. There.
All right.
Does that help you?
Yep. And that is us, I think.
All right, let's see if we can hit this guy with some flanking. Finally. It's not going to do any damage to him, but I'm still going to do stunning strike on him. Stunning strike. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
So he's stunned. Put stunned on him.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, well that's
He will not live another round.
okay. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, what else can I do? I mean, I could
that's
take away
great.
his reaction, but he's stunned, so it doesn't really matter. I could make him prone. Maybe. Yeah, I could dodge maybe, but that would take a key point, so I will just end my turn. My original plan is that I would then run over to another one and do the same thing to him, and then maybe use flurry of blows so I could at least take away the reactions. But
Oops.
you got to hit first.
Right. Helps. All right. R2.
At this point.
Not necessary, yeah. Naren. Oh, sorry, I hit the thing too many times. Naren.
Hit it once.
I did. I hit it.
Let's
I hit it
see.
again.
I'd like to take a potion of greater healing. Are we still doing like bonus action, object interaction to take a potion?
Object interaction to draw it from your pack, and then bonus action to drink it. Yeah. Yep. You get max. You get max healing because of Beacon of Hope.
Right. That's 28, I believe.
Nice.
So leaves me 10 down. And then, can I still cast a spell?
Yeah, you got an action.
Okay. Yep. All right. So, do y'all mind taking a little bit of damage? If you don't make a save, dexterity save. Because I want to cast Ice Knife.
Why don't you just cast? Oh, is that a cantrip?
No, it's a spell, but I mean,
I was
it's only.
gonna say, magic missile does force. It would hurt him too.
That's not. Is that for? Oh, he is force. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do that then.
Force and cold.
Yeah. At second level. So that'll be 4. Alright. And then I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and pass my turn.
Armats.
I'm gonna go over here so I'm not in a straight line with everybody else, and then there's nothing else I could really do because I don't want to grapple him, and then people have to do AOE type stuff. So done.
Sage.
There are a couple of shenanigans options that I have. I can't do anything else. If I wanted to use magic pigments to paint a hole underneath the Shield Guardian, I would not do this if we were not about to beat the shit out of it anyways. 'Cause I don't want it to be a crutch.
Right.
The amount of time to paint a hole, though. I mean, I don't know. I'm not huge, sort of physical visual arts guy. I'm more liberal arts, more written word and spoken.
Sure.
But I think more than 6 seconds probably to make it look like a hole. Otherwise, a splatter, which doesn't look like anything. Yeah. I like the cut of your
also-
jib.
Could
No,
also
I-
shove him in the bag, but I've already done that. I want to stay fresh.
Stay fresh, cheese bag.
He just says,
Where's
"I
that?
got this in the bag." New catchphrase.
He's gonna move up here.
Catchphrase.
Right here. Yeah. It's well within range. And he's still hiding. So he won't take an action, so he's gonna stay hidden, and that'll be his turn.
All right. Anybody else remember that? Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. I know.
yeah,
I'll
but-
find it. I know what you're talking about.
I'll put the meme in the campaign chat. I've got it. All right, Gimbal, you're up.
I'm just doing a straight up level 1 magic missile.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
So fast. He's not doing anything this time. Not worth wasting higher levels.
Right. Anything for your mind?
No, sorry. As a bonus action, I'll have him move a bit just to get out of the way of people. But
All right. Aegis.
10, 20, 30. Again, I'm overlapping with your mind a little. Well, I guess I can be here.
all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, here is even better, I think, for people. Actually, I don't think I could reach stuff. All right. Can this dude do anything? Nope. Just being close. Oh, I pass. I'm not sure I can.
Yep. Morticia.
Oh, you're muted.
I'm gonna say muted if speaking.
There you go. Where I'm at is actually there.
I think I left you enough room to go like up and over if you're trying to get in melee range.
I am not. I can't. I don't have anything that would do damage. I am trying to figure out how to action and bonus action the most effectively, but I think I'm going to go with my original plan. So I am going to cast Cure Wounds because I'm right next to Aegis Smash, and I think he's one of the lowest in terms of points, and I can reach him. So
I don't think it works, right? Because it doesn't work on constructs.
Oh, it does not work on them. Okay.
But Aegis Smash did have 2 turns and heals 10 hit points every turn, so about if you can give him 20 hit points back.
Okay, done.
You know what? We will just healing word then. So decent thing. So I'm gonna cast that at. Let's call it. We'll call it a second level. So Disciple of Life gives me 4 plus. Trying to figure out what the max is on this. Healing word at second level. I may have too many spells. The second one should be 2d4 plus 2, so that should be 10 plus 4. If Aramont, if you would take 14 health.
Okay, thank you.
So it should be max. And then I don't have anything terribly productive to do with my action, so I will take the disengage action, I suppose, just in case that's important, which probably won't be, but I will.
You mean
and then-
dodge?
yeah, sorry, dodge action. That's the one. You can tell I hardly ever do either, ever. So yeah, but
Yeah, I mean,
The
I've
one that
been
starts the
frustrated this whole
D
encounter.
that makes it harder for them to hit me. That's the one that I want.
All right. Arcane Adaptoid is stunned, so passing turn.
Does he gets a save for blinds though, right?
Yeah, you want to drop that on him?
Yeah. Nope, he's stabilized.
Okay. All right. I will. Kind of want to get this guy done and dusted. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to upcast Jim's magic missile.
Yay! I love that
That
spell.
is a I'm casting it at 4th level. So all right, so that's an additional 3 darts, so 6 darts total.
Okay.
And I have advantage. So why do I have disadvantage?
Is he prone?
Nope.
No. Let's look here. Try another one, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, and this, I need to take off Great Weapon Master for this. Try another one.
Yeah, just. Yeah, you had to have hit the disadvantage button because there's nothing. There's no coding that would have given it. It must have been an accident. Hit the disadvantage button.
All right, well, that's 1 crit. And this is the 2nd missile. Is a hit. See if it's a crit. It is not. 3rd missile is a hit. See if it's a crit. It is not. 4th missile is a miss.
Is a miss.
It missed. All right. So that's crit, hit, miss. 5th missile. Is a hit. And finally, the 6th missile. Is a hit. So that is 4 that's 8 plus 5 is 13 d4 force. Wow. All right.
Not bad.
One's in there.
Yeah, I mean, that was not a great. I mean, it was fine. That was a fine roll. All right. So close that distance. Well, I do know someone who does force damage.
Do they take it twice though?
It says it's vulnerable, so it
That's
should have.
vulnerable, so it should have
okay.
taken. It just took 61 force
Two.
damage.
62.
62, rather.
Does
All right.
anyone know cold touch? That might work.
I see what you did there.
Let's bonus action have Thunder Thump try to give a little kick. I can't roll from the sheet for some reason, so I'll just roll manually. That is a hit to do 10 force damage, which doubles to 20.
Got one.
Okay, let's see.
Oh my god. Killing me.
We're just gonna do it like this.
Thunder
All right.
did it.
Yay, Thunder Thump. Good job. I pat him on the head.
Thunder, thunder, thunder thump.
My daughter, she'll like she whenever she's trying to do something, it could be something like so simple, like she's trying to buckle her chest strap or something, and she's like ayuda, which means to like help. She's like papi ayuda, ayuda, and I usually ignore her because like she doesn't actually need help with something, and then seconds later she goes did it.
Excellent.
for Thunder Thump.
I just imagine Thunder Thump doing did it.
Did it. All right. So, in the aftermath, the disembodied mouth returns. It says, congratulations. You may now proceed to the test of the Archmage.
Are we on a
Uh,
game show?
Are you willing to be teleported?
I want to
Yep.
first recast Ether Step,
Okay.
and then willing.
Okay. All right.
And
You
I'll cast
appear
Guidance,
all-
too.
All right, you all appear in a small 20-foot chamber, no battle map. Small 20-foot chamber. In the center of the chamber is a 2-foot tall hourglass filled with blue sand. As you appear in the room, the disembodied mouth reappears, proclaiming, a true archmage has the power to stop time itself. Do you have the power to stop the very flow of time? At this point, the sand in the hourglass begins to fall. You have exactly 1 minute of real time to take action before the last grain of sand falls. On my mark, and go.
Hit it. Knock it over.
Hourglass.
Hit it.
All right, hit it. Roll an attack, roll, armor class 10.
Roll an attack roll. What was the second thing you said?
AC
Armor
10.
class,
class
RAC 10.
Sure.
I cast Mage Hand and turn it over.
Can I?
All right, Mage Hand will not lift it. It's too heavy.
I cast.
Can I
I
Mage
can't knock
Hand
it. I can't knock it over.
Too
inside.
heavy.
Aramat goes over to lift it up and turn it over.
Can I?
Can't-
I'm still
can't-
trying to resolve the attack. Can I flank this?
No, not a
right.
creature.
So just a great sword attack. Is actually a crit.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you cast Mage Hand past like the other side of a window, for example? It appears at a point you choose within range. All right, that's plenty. You cast Mage Hand inside, and as you do, Lunala strikes it. Do you do at least 10 damage, Lunala?
yeah.
Okay, and knocking it over, which effectively stops the flow of time.
Boom. Yeah, it did. That plus 16.
The disembodied mouth reappears. Congratulations, a true archmage does not follow the rules of others, but dictates their own terms of success. You will go far in the Arcane Brotherhood. A wand materializes floating before you.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
yours, Gimbal.
Hey, Gimbal,
Who's grabbing?
Well, I mean, Lunala solved it. Do you
Uh,
want to grab it? I will.
Sure, I'll grab the wand.
All right, when you grab the wand, everyone is transported. All right, let me
Elder
get the
wand.
It is the Elder Wand.
It's a staff of power, but a wand.
It is a wand of staff of power.
It's a wand of summon shield guardian. You can summon as many as you want.
But with no amulets. So they just appear. Like just stand there. I mean, that could still be handy because you like build houses out of it. So you could end poverty. You could end homelessness. You could end housing insecurity if you had a wand of shield guardian that could just summon as many shield guardians as you wanted.
There you go.
Well,
It'd be
apparently
drafty.
creating an amulet just takes 1 week and 1,000 gold, so it would still be great. We
All
could
right, so
lie low for 4 weeks.
all right,
Everybody gets
so
a shield guardian.
all right. Did I share it yet? I didn't. Right.
No clue. Host tower lobby player.
That's the one. All right, give me a moment or two here while I. All right. Get it up on the. All right. What you see here, bookshelves line the northern wall of this chamber. There are piles of gears and tangled spools of cable interspersed between the bookshelves. Bright light shines from bulbs affixed to the walls, illuminating the room harshly. In the center of the room is a large column of green tinted crystal. Next to the column is an unoccupied desk. A staircase in the southern end of the room exits the tower. Standing beside the staircase is a large statue carved into the likeness of an armored knight wielding a sword. As you appear, its head swivels to peer at you before intoning in a deep, gravelly voice.
You
The
lose your
master.
flame tongue.
What? What'd you say?
It just presents me a flame tongue. Is that what it's gonna do?
Present you.
No.
It's sword.
I
I'm sorry
don't
to
understand.
interrupt. Continue.
I don't understand. I'm confused. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not. I'm just confused. All right. It says the masters are currently indisposed. Please await their return.
At least it's courteous.
Well, how long is this going to take?
No, we don't want them to return. That would be bad.
The masters are indisposed. Please await their return.
Okay.
Okay. Can you send them a message and tell them to hurry up?
The masters are
Don't want them to-
indisposed.
We
Please
don't
await
want
their
them to come
return.
back.
We don't want them to
Morticia
come back. That would be
will lean
super
forward
bad.
and go, hold on. Is there an exception to the rule? This is quite urgent. We'll just be in and out.
The masters are currently indisposed. Please await their return.
I start shuffling through this stuff at the desk.
Show me
Okay.
a wand. You're an archmage now.
Ooh,
When
yeah.
you reach the
I
desk,
am the
and
master.
as you start to disturb the desk, the golem says, "Step away from the desk, citizen."
Does the wand help?
Good news, we're not citizens.
Does not seem to care about your wand.
Can I?
We are not citizens, therefore your rules do not apply. We are sovereign citizens of our own.
Oh, good God!
Oh,
Don't even.
no.
Not this fucking week. Don't you dare.
So where on the map is the golem?
By the staircase down there.
So I'm
Oh,
using.
I saw two staircases, so I wasn't sure which one.
I'm going to use the green.
At the bottom.
crystal
One at the bottom.
in my view and start looking through these books over here.
All right, so let's
Unless I need to back up. Thank you.
Okay, so let's so we've got Lunala at the desk. He told you don't do that. Gimbal, you're going to start looking at the shelves.
Yeah.
They're filled with you skim the books. You start skimming the books. I'll tell you what you find depending on what everybody else is doing. Lunala, you're leaving the rest of the desk alone after you get the warning, or what are you gonna do?
I'll put a. Is he gonna be mad if I cast a spell?
Generally speaking, I mean, most creatures are mad if you cast spell, or are considered an aggressive thing if you cast a spell without any kind of discussion ahead of time. It's similar to drawing a weapon.
Let me. I am going to subtly cast silent image of the desk in front of the desk, so that he still sees the desk, but I'm like behind it. So he just it's the equivalent of putting like a big cardboard cutout in front of the desk.
Well, all right. Is the illusion 3 dimensions? Like, is it
15-foot cube?
All right. Desk is 20 foot wide.
Yeah, like right there.
All right. And you want, so help me figure out where it's actually positioned then. So like, would he see 2 desks? What would he see? I'm not following.
It is like a, imagine like a cardboard cutout of the desk, and I slide it in front of the desk. So it looks like it's still there, but I'm behind it manipulating the desk. So he doesn't actually see me, because this is effectively like a wall with an image.
Okay. Like, so it is 2-dimensional. It's a wall with an image, not a, like in other words, the desk doesn't jut out past.
Right. It's up to no larger than a 15-foot cube.
I understand now. Okay. Yeah. I mean. Okay. Yeah. So the desk. All right. What's everybody else doing?
Aramat's moving next to the golem, but not in a threatening manner. He's preparing in case he has to grapple with it or harm it and defend his team.
It says over in front of it for the same thing, just getting ready to act if it gets aggressive.
All right.
Morticia's not on this map yet, so my token may need to
be
drafted.
Oops. Sorry.
I can see it. I'm just not there yet.
Yeah, you were the last. There you go.
I would like to, if I have a chance to do a thing, this sounds silly, but I just want to look around and see if there's something like an off switch that's like would let me turn off this golem.
Okay.
That's probably too obvious, but like something around that looks like it might switch something off. Or anything else important. Do you want me to roll a perception or?
Sure. You roll perception. Meanwhile, Gimbal. I mean, on the shelves, it's an hour later than it is. The bookshelves are filled with books on introductory magic and histories of the North. There's also a book that piques your interest. It describes the creation of something called artificially accelerated organisms. I don't know if you want to spend time reading it or not. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you there. Lunala, you're in the desk. You can see that inside the desk there's a variety of paperwork. It does look like there's a single spell scroll.
All right, take it, and I'll take anything of value.
Okay. Other than that, it's just papers mainly.
It would like to sneak past, if that's possible.
So he blocks the entire opening. I don't know if it's showing that way on the map or not, because I don't have that window open. But let's see. Yeah, like he's like effectively
Gotcha.
blocked. Yeah. Yeah.
So did we come up through the middle, or did we just appear in here?
You appeared you appear in the wherever I threw you. You just appeared randomly in the room.
All right. So and
The
those
thing in the
middle
middle.
stairs are an exit, but we don't know what's beyond those stairs that he's blocking.
You don't know what's beyond the stairs that are blocking, and then there's a spiral staircase going up inside of the
Crystal.
Crystal. Thank you. Lunala, what'd you have for perception? Or Lunala, Morticia. The main thing you notice that the columns, each of the columns have sorry. Did I give you the columns? Where are the columns?
I don't think we've mentioned columns yet. We have the big thing in the middle.
Column. Oh, it's a single column. Right. There are 4 gemstones embedded into the column. A emerald, a sapphire, topaz, and a ruby. Gimbal, are you spending some time with that book?
Yeah, piqued my interest. Books are great.
Okay. Let's get you.
At the very least, I'm going to pocket it and read it later. Who knows? It could be another tale.
Well, skimming will tell you this much. Oh. Skimming will give you a little bit of information about what is an artificially accelerated organism. It is.
I heard artificially inseminated organism.
Accelerated. Artificially accelerated.
Go on. I surely won't mishear it again.
An AAO, or an artificially accelerated organism, it describes how the disciples of Vecna opened rifts to Ravenloft, and they perfected a condensation process that transmutes the endless mists of Ravenloft into liquid form. The liquid was then infused with primal energy siphoned from the positive material plane, birthing vats reverse engineered from Netherese technology that were filled with this liquid. These birthing vats were powered by the Orderer, a mechanical device from Mechanus capable of altering reality. Gnome bioengineers perfected a process whereby a lump of dead flesh could be placed into these vats, precisely stimulated with electricity, and then grown into a fully developed sentient being known as an artificially accelerated organism, AAO.
From a birthing vat, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you heard correctly.
This is reminding Gimbal of maybe that liquid we drank.
So that
Oh,
So
Am
that
I
guy-
the artificially inseminated organism?
Oh God.
so that guy out front who died in front of us was probably an experimentation from this.
I would imagine so. I run all the way outside. I cast Speak with It Dad, and I ask this creature if he is an artificially inseminated organism.
Beat me to it, David. I was going there to do that.
That's
I
a
saw you
mouthful.
typing. I'm like, well, I know what's happening there.
Okay. Gimbal learns that information. And then what does anybody or everybody do?
I'm still being protective of the team from the golem.
I think I heard Morticia's leaving the tower.
No, Morticia was
Okay.
I as a player was being silly. Morticia will point out these gemstone thingies to Lunala and Gimbal. Anyone else is paying attention, and says, "What do you think these are?" Lunala, you're good at figuring things out.
What do I think they are?
Well,
They
Here,
were
let
red.
me help you. They're different colors. One is red.
Do they look like those orbs?
Sage is
that
like,
we
that's more of a
saw back in
maroon.
The Forgotten Realms?
You know what? Give me well,
Are they the elemental things?
I mean, so here's the thing. So
I'll take them.
so you can see, I mean, you can see that the column, within the opaque column, there is a stairwell. Um, the gemstones, I mean, give me an Arcana check if you want to try and figure out what they might.
Sure, I love getting Arcana checks.
Oh, there we go.
You know, Lunala and Gimbal, you think that the gems could be operated in such a way, if touched by an authorized arcane focus, that they would allow for transportation between the lower levels of the tower.
You poke it with your wand?
That's just
playing
I
like
the
the
should
dialogue.
down
have phrased
bottom.
that differently.
With your wand.
With an authorized.
That's one way
It
to
is authorized.
artificially
You passed the test.
accelerate it.
So
We won the challenge.
does anybody? I'm going to say this quietly to the group. Does anybody want to go down those steps? I mean, he's clearly
Yes.
hiding things. We can just
More
move in
importantly,
and-
who wants to punch him? And he's gonna like side-eye Jensen.
You do know he's solid material, not like us.
So
We're squishy.
I'm gonna go behind. I'm gonna tell everybody to kind of group over here.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna prepare a spell over here in the hiding area,
Mm.
so that when I come out, I can cast Vortex Warp on him.
He's coming out.
All right.
Can Aegis
So-
Smash be like trying to juggle and distract the golem?
I mean, it's not going to affect. It's not going to affect vortex warp. Gibble, does that spell have a verbal component?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Sage will just scream really loudly.
It's second level.
Morticia will play an annoying sound to cover the noise.
Sam Kinnison?
Sorry. I
The only way to make the casting of a spell a verbal component not heard is to be a sorcerer and have the subtle spell
Yeah, it does.
meta magic. All right. So
That's
I mean,
not
you
true. I can
know,
do it once a day.
Can we be
or have
effectively...
or have any other class ability or other ability that gives you to do it specifically.
We can't
stated.
be just effectively obnoxiously loud enough to cover the sound.
Nope. Much like you can't just say a nice prayer to your favorite deity while you cast a charm spell on a guard.
Mm.
Yeah.
How about blind and deafened? Does that?
I'm pretty sure
Anyway.
there's a...
All right. Well, I mean, we can vortex him, warp, and then run past him, and then that was kind of my idea.
Could
If they
Could,
didn't put
uh,
spells to protect him.
could Sage paint a path behind the golem through whatever the hell this is?
Oh,
Like paint the wall, like to paint like a tunnel, like Bugs Bunny tunnel.
Yeah.
paint it black.
Yeah, I mean, okay, give me a second here. You people.
Or I could shove it in the bag, Bob. I'm trying to be creative.
All right, so where is that? Why is that? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. You can use your pigment to paint a hole or whatever. Sure. Are you going to start going through it?
I have a potion of invisibility if you want that.
I've got one too. I'm also pretty damn sneaky. So if as I paint, what am I seeing as I paint it? Like I paint it and then it materializes. Can I see through it?
Yeah, I mean, you paint through the rock, and it looks like a staircase behind him, basically. So you know what I'm going to
Okay.
do? I'm going to put on a little bit of line of sight just to kind of approximate
We can
what
see
we're
the
seeing.
stairs.
Yeah,
We
give me a
just can't-
second. And then boom. There, and turn on. And where did it go? So say, I don't know why it's not showing it better than I thought it would. So Sage, basically, yeah, it's just
Cool.
through the rock to the stairs, right behind him.
Yeah. So I do want to say before he starts painting, he's like, are we thinking like minimalist Bauhaus here? We want like Gothic with big archways, maybe some art like geometric art deco. I mean, there's a lot of options. It's a little rustic, maybe to go something more modern.
No, do the Gothic theme. Do the Gothic theme.
Okay. All right, cool. And so, yeah, he paints it. He will drink his potion of invisibility. And so he's invisible, and then he will try to walk through.
All right.
I'm going to, can I drag? Can I start to walk through?
Yeah, 1 second.
Sure.
Does he have true sight? That's the question.
All right, you pass through. Give me a stealth check because I'm assuming you don't want to be heard either, or felt with the air.
Sure. Will that be with advantage?
He would have to have a reason. I mean, like what I'm looking for is not like a nat 1 or something, because basically, theoretically, has to have a reason to try to detect you while you're invisible. It's a little screwy with 2014. 2024 fixes some of that, but
sure.
Yeah, I mean, just don't roll like a.
Holy shit!
But you are
the lucky.
Yeah, halfling luck. Yeah, yeah, you get it. So the stairwell leads outside. The backside of the tower, it looks like.
Backside of the tower, and it looks like the area we left.
Well, the opposite side of the area you left, right? If you walked around the outside of the tower, it would have been on the opposite side.
So we could have skipped all the trials by just going around. That's what you're saying. So what you're saying is our normal approach is not tedious enough. We need to like follow the wall.
Are you leaving the staircase? Are you staying on the staircase or leaving it?
Am I leaving the staircase? No, I'm gonna go as far as I can. I'm gonna look around to get a confirmation that it looks like where we just. I know it's not where we just came in, but it looks like
you can see that. You can see the skyline of Luskin. It's approximately the opposite side of the tower. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Then I will
probably need a stairwell. The other thing.
Yeah, I think so. I'll go back to the party and we'll relay that quietly if I'm allowed to get back through.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I say it looks like it looks like the outside of the tower. It looks like exactly where we came from. I think the big glowy thing with all the different colors is where we need to go, surprisingly.
All right, and I start drumming.
Drumming by like you mean like
I have a wand. It's like a xylophone, right?
He's doing some authorized poking.
Oh, on the column?
You wanted me to poke it with my wand because I'm an artificially inseminated organism.
When you touch the column, he says, "Please step away from the column."
Don't worry, it is authorized poking. We got the authorized wand, and we are doing authorized poking.
Is this not authorized?
Doesn't reply.
Silence.
Very
means
bossy
agreement.
and very patient.
Silence means agreement. Continue poking.
There's
Second time.
a Foucault quote about that, by the way.
There is. Yeah.
There is.
Blake, you or me 20 years ago, just FYI. All right. Like, yeah. Okay. So it's frightening. How much we have in common. You touch it again. He says, please step away from the column.
Do we need to poke it to go down?
It's embedded in
Raising.
crystal. You can't get Jesus.
Where?
Do we need to poke it to go down? Is that really what he said? He
Yes.
literally said, do we need to poke it to go down?
Don't worry, Bob. It is authorized poking.
I mean, in my experience,
Consensual.
first you go down and then you poke. Okay, so are we touching it again? Because if so,
I'm looking at these ropes back here too.
I can't even. I can't even.
I feel like the only solution is
Creature of
more
the night.
poking.
After the third poke, he says, please step away from the column. And he raises his fists as if to make fisticuffs because he is going to attack you. Everybody, please roll for initiative.
Okay, I did have my ready action to grapple as I posted up there.
Yeah, yeah. I need you adjacent to him then. But yeah, absolutely.
That was my fault. I rolled twice, but the first one was 21.
All right, so let me fix you here. Okay, so what did you get instead so I can find you?
16.
Okay. All right, and let's roll for him. And okay, so what are you on, Lunala?
Mushrooms?
I rolled a 22 initiative.
Okay, I'll put Thunder Thump and Ether Step with you. Go ahead and roll for Aegis, and then we'll go ahead and roll for R2 if you would, Gimbal.
Aegis Smash got a 15.
Okay. And Gimbal for R2, just roll a d20. It gets a +1.
R2 6.
6.
I thought he was D2.
All right. Yeah. While I get the Sirenscape up, Lunala, you are a go-go.
Did I make any progress with the poking?
Poking does absolutely nothing to the column.
So it just
Besides break the
antagonized him.
DM.
It just
Other
Breaks the
than-
DM quite effectively.
makes us
I'm gonna have
giggle.
to phrasing.
All right. So, all right. Get consent before you poke. Got it.
And this is
I
not a
will-
situation where silence means consent.
There it is.
All right.
Oh, he changed.
Oh, I
No, I
like
just
the
give
other
you a better. Well, this is the more accurate.
Yeah. I recognize the last one, though.
Did you? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it had from the
The idol
the-
from the player's handbook.
yeah Moloch.
Well, I could try hitting it. So you're attacking me.
Well,
I
he's going to
ri-
attack somebody.
I
As you can tell.
ride over.
Oh, I'm sorry, Armot. Go ahead and give me that grapple check while you're.
And I don't do it
Since
often.
you-
Of it's just a straight.
Athletics.
Thank you.
Get a 9 or higher. I get it higher than a 9.
Hell yeah, you got it.
Should not have advantage currently because you're not raging yet. So
Yeah, I
it's-
don't.
what does it say? It dropped first.
5.
5, but 5 plus
Plus
7 is
7.
still more. All right, so he's grappled at speed of 0.
Thank you.
All right, Lenal, you may continue.
All right. Then I guess I can just, guys, we're gonna need a long rest soon. unless we can make more vinegar. I will
Oh
haste.
my.
I don't even. Everything's a euphemism all of a sudden. We can make more vinegar. Yeah.
Sure. I'll haste myself and I'll attack this thing. Give it a hasted attack. And can you heal Age of Smash all the way back up to full?
Yep. I sure can.
All right, that should have been a advantage though because I'm flanking with Erhamat.
Yeah. Huge creatures and bigger, it won't.
All right. Well, it is a hit. So it does this much damage. And what else? Bonus action.
I mean, really, it continues the theme from last week. Again, magic love into this thing. I said last week. So it does. I'm looking at the quotes from last week, and that's, yeah, I mean.
Oh, it's not Age of Smash's turn yet. All right, so I think Age of Smash was here. Yeah, I can't really do anything super helpful with my bonus action, so Thunder Thump will just dodge.
Price
Okay.
is not resistant to slashing.
Doesn't appear to be.
It's magic slashing. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was just surprised, but yeah.
Yep. All right,
I
ether
can't.
step. Oh, you can't do ether step. Yep, Naren.
All right. I would like to say I'm pretty sure Beacon of Hope probably would have already worn off on everyone.
Yes. Yeah. I'll remove it.
I would like to. I'm gonna move about right here, and then I'm gonna cast like a firebolt on that guy.
Okay.
Nice.
And then, yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right. Oop, I've got the manifest mind on there, and I shouldn't have it there. Gimbal, what's your initiative so I can move it to you?
I'm 14.
14. Arhamat.
Are the stairs behind the golem going up or down?
Down.
And this is one size larger than me creature, yes?
2. He's huge.
Okay.
Which actually means you can't grapple him, right?
Technically you can't grapple, so he's not grappled. Good call. I forgot that. Thank you, Tony. Yeah.
That's part of where I was going. And
I was, with everybody sticking artificials, and I missed that, so I do apologize.
No
With
worries.
everybody sticking artificials.
Poking. I get it. And you got to go down first, and it's just a mess.
Yeah, and then it's going to end up with me trying to hit on him.
Well done.
I mean, I guess I'll know for next time. Some girl tries to give me a Snapchat, but I would have told her no anyway. I'm like, yeah, it's so weird. Sage.
Sage is going to steady aim and take a shot with advantage. As soon as I click the.
I mean, I've been working out. A little bit. So
I'm just ruminating on his like would-be affair.
Well,
oh
and
no. In the history of my life, I've been hit on like 3 times, and that's one. I'm counting that as one of them.
The cadence of it reminds me of Dennis. Like the two sessions I played with Dennis.
Dennis is me. There's no question about it. Dennis is unmasked me. He is non-masking DM Bobbio.
And that'll be his turn.
All right, Age of Smash.
Oh, we'll go up here and I think this token's a little large, but
They all seem to be a little large.
Yeah,
today.
I don't know why they did that today. I'm not even really sure.
warding bond on Lunala, and that's
Okay. Gimbal.
Gimbal is more infatuated with these ropes here. He thought you guys were going to be doing more damage, but he sees that it's not. He's not looking as bloody as he thought he'd be at this point.
well, excuse me.
Does he think that
I'm just warming up.
I know. That's why I thought you guys would like have hit him like what you guys all did with the Banshee.
You gotta ease into it. You can't go too fast.
Oh God.
You know what? Here's the problem is this. The problem is this. I'm going to drag the number of hit points damage that you've done to this creature. I'm going to drag it into the text chat. Okay, you ready?
Oh no. I knew it. Nice.
Oh, wait. On that note, DM Bob, I figured out why the tokens are the wrong sizes.
Someone
I
rubbed
don't
Okay.
know if this is a joke or real.
It's a setup. But yes, please continue.
Well,
Want me
we've
to
done
rub
so
them?
much poking, sometimes things are large when...
Yep, they swell. Can't stand the itching, but I don't mind the swelling. Does Gimbal think what?
You can get demonetized.
I'm not monetized. I'm not technically monetized. I mean, I don't have enough views to monetize, so I don't really give a shit. Maybe I'll get some edgy players. All right, because this is Gimbal, please go ahead. I'm so sorry that these people are like they are.
Gimbal started it.
Gollum would fit through these steps.
He could squeeze down the staircase if he wanted to, yes, but he would have to squeeze. He cannot be pushed through them.
I'm casting Create Bonfire.
Ori is fighting for her life.
Oh no! Shoot. Well, I guess I'm dropping concentration on the other thing.
I think it's been
Oh,
long
yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Hey, I'm gonna off-center that a little bit, so I.
All right.
What were you concentrating on before?
The suggestion of
Suggestion.
Oh.
I thought that was just to give us time to get to the tower.
I wanted the tower to be empty-ish. So hey.
It is.
Pretty damn empty.
All right. Anyway, so I did that. He took some damage, I think, and we're good.
All right. Benson.
All right, I'll move up here. And whoops, why am I still moving? Uh-oh, I can't.
All right, moved him out of here. There you go.
There you go. Oh. Weird. Okay, is it done? Done moving? Okay. Now I can target him. All right. Give him a shot.
There we go.
That'll hit. Do a little bit of damage. Do a little bit of stunning strike. And he is stunned. Did he get...
They just
There
like
we
as
go.
long as the creature is huge, Vincent can hit it. That's the kicker.
Denson likes
Today,
to
anyway.
hit huge.
Oh, it'll begin.
Hitting huge creatures is
And then-
Denson's
wow. And then I'll
his
do my bonus
proclivity.
action. I'll just do another strike. That'll hit.
There we go.
There we go.
Down to moderate.
And let's see, I can move away. I don't think I need to. He's not going anywhere. Okay.
All right. He's stunned. Morticia.
At the end of his turn, he has to make a dex save.
Okay.
He automatically fails.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
It does say auto fail on it, even though we got a 16.
Yep.
Well, just because we're not entirely sure how long he's gonna be stunned for, she's gonna say
What's-
something mean. Well, like the next turn he can break out of it, right?
Well, the end of my next turn, then he'll be. I'll have to do it again by then.
Your mother was a flesh golem.
Oh, I like that one. Yes, we'll use that one. Nope. Did I use that correctly? I think I did. And then we will attempt to cast some blindness. Because I feel like... Yes, excellent. Yeah, I feel like being both blind and stunned is superior, so...
And demoralized.
And demoralized.
And
Blind,
on fire.
stunned, demoralized. I'll throw in some, I don't know, inappropriate jokes in there somewhere. And then my turn.
All right. R2 doesn't need to do shit, I'm sure. So, Lunala.
I'll give it a little booming blade. So that is here. Roll to see if I crit. Don't. So here. And then hasted attack. Miss. Let's see if I hit. I crit.
Nice.
So that is doom. Another 28 damage. I crit, so I can bonus action attack. Oh, that's damage. My bad. You can take that back if you want.
We'll leave the damage in case you hit.
That was a miss. Let's see if I hit.
Ooh,
I not only hit, I crit again. So another
jeez.
another
Great roll.
another 4, but I'm re-rolling all of them. So it's 8. So add 4, and this should be higher than 8. It is higher than 8. So add another 8.
All right. I got it. You knocked him to heavy, by the way.
Nice.
Heavily knocked him.
Knocked him right from moderate up to heavy. You knocked him up. With the artificial.
My new powers. All right.
At a certain point,
There's
the
a-
stretch becomes the joke, right? And I'm very here for it.
Right? Do you ever see the movie called Orgasmo? It was very strange.
No.
Don't. It's not a porn. It's not a porn. It sounds like it is, but no.
Denson,
All right.
use your hamster style.
It is Naren's turn.
It is Naren's turn.
All right. I would like to use my Scroll of Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Unless we were saving it for something. Were we saving it for anything? No. Okay. I'm just going to use it then.
Okay. Do we have a Chaos Bolt spell on your sheet for you or no?
Oh no, not.
Let me give you.
it's
Let me
not
I'll
on-
give you one. It's all right. I'll give you
Well,
one.
I mean,
Hold
well,
on.
I've got this. I've got the scroll on there.
Oh yeah. You've got the button. But the buttons are there for it. Let me make sure the DC is set correctly. Or the everything. You are.
But it says that one of the D8s is supposed to decide the type of. I'm not supposed to be able to choose. I'm supposed to be able to choose one of the D8s and then select it. So should I roll 2 D8s and then select the damage if it hits?
1 second. I was getting the modifier correct. So right, Chaos Bolt. Yeah, go ahead and well, let's make the ranged spell attack first. You got to try and hit him first. It will miss him.
All right. Well, now does that take away the scroll? Because I missed that uses up the
It did.
scroll, correct? Okay.
Sure does.
Just wanted to make sure. Well, other than that, I don't really have anything else I can really do right now. So I'll just pass my turn.
All right. Aramat.
I am Sancho. I only have the stone golem marked and it's saying effect dodged. Is that just because it was added after?
No, I'm
If you had
adding
a-
the dodge effect to my people.
Yeah, it says effect dodge 2 Thunder Thump, for example.
Done.
All right, Sage.
All right. Sage is going to run up and use fast hands to douse the golem in oil.
All right.
So he'll take another 5 fire damage whenever he next time the bonfire gets him. And then he is.
I can't tell if you're doing it on purpose.
It's up to you. It's up to somebody was asking if he was going to fit somewhere. I'm just trying to help out. Just trying to do my part.
So now we can push him down the stairs. He'll fit.
Just, no, I'm not going to say it. There's the low hanging fruit here, and I'll let it be implicit.
Sage is
and now
known
I'm
for his
just-
fast hands.
And the
Fast hands and ready supply of liquid.
and the low hung fruit.
and the low hanging fruit.
Poke, poke, poke.
Dios mio, that's all right. He's gonna take a swing. I'm Golem.
There you go.
All right, and then there's damage. Lots of dice. Lots of dice. And then he's just gonna back up a bit to make some room,
All right.
and that'll be his turn.
Aegis smash.
Let's smash. For this.
Jesus fucking Christ.
God, I love this group so much.
When insanity reigns, it
I'm
pours.
sorry. Is someone upset with the 2 golems smashing?
Sweet, sweet lovin'.
Does a 16 hit?
I
No.
don't think so.
But a 20 does probably.
Correct.
So that does 8
What type?
bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning. He's immune to bludgeoning from non-magical attacks.
Okay. Wouldn't you say a shield guardian is magical?
Does does his damage say magic?
Ooh,
He may be
we'll-
magical,
we'll
but
circle
his
back.
fists are not.
It's Gimble's turn.
That makes it sound like they are human hands, like glued to this magical construct body.
All right.
Since this is where we are with this, Gimbal casts Chill Touch right there in the back square and shouts out, "Don't forget to aim for the anus."
The anus hag. Yeah, I mean, why not? We're
Of course, I
completely
know.
off the rails here.
It's
My own
almost like
fault.
we're-
It's my own fault. I'm telling you all about this. You know, this girl half my age offered me Snapchat. It was downhill from there. Denson.
almost like we're punching.
It says drugs. The internet says also drugs is the other, but neither one of those are what I thought. Oh, look at
Let's
you.
go, Denson.
Wow, 24 damage. Or 20, no, just 12 damage. Okay. And
Playing front
let's
hand
see if we
backhand
can
with that
stun
thing.
him again. There it is. Oh, he made it that time.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
hey.
I'll hit him again.
Wait, no.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Come on.
there we go. Another stunning strike.
Come on. Come on.
There we go.
Where's your book, Bob?
What are you reading this week?
See, we all missed
He
it last time.
He does get a
that book
save
he
for
was.
blindness. Hang on.
Lady Chinese
Ooh.
lover.
You know, it's not what the book is about, but the title kind of fits you know, you guys. My brain is gonna be going all night with your shit. So, Unquiet Mind is probably fitting.
See, we all missed it last time. The book he was reading was by a monk.
Yeah, that
Right.
was excellent.
Merton.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Critically, not the punchy monk, unfortunately, but
No, not the punchy monk, the kind that makes beer. Actually, you know, he's kind of Merton was he a lot of dialogue with Buddhism, so I don't know if he probably learned some of the punchy too. I don't know.
Polonius
You're gonna
monk.
put stun on him? Oh, autofill, yeah.
And he takes the extra 5, right?
You should.
yeah, he should take an extra. I put the effect on him. I guess the automation doesn't work, but
Yeah, it's not a. Yeah, how much extra does he take?
5.
All right, I'll just grab that since it is 5 and just do it. There we go.
Yeah, that was critical.
Mid-combat
Nice.
lubrication is not a frequently enough used tactic to require
Got-
automation.
God damn it.
Everything I said was accurate.
We're like a Chapel Roan song all of a sudden.
As if that's a bad thing, Bob.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just said anything else for no Morticia, you're up.
I haven't even started.
I know,
Um,
right? I haven't even started yet, don't even.
Oh, did we finish?
God damn it.
Oh my god. Every Friday morning, my 10-year-old is like, when are you gonna let me watch, like, stay up and watch the game? I'm like, not this one. Not
8
this
years. 8.
Fantastic.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Let's see. The effect doesn't really matter, but you know, that.
But you missed.
Well, he failed, right?
No.
No,
Oh, he missed the attack
It
roll.
was an attack roll.
Oh, I
Right.
I keep
That's okay.
almost
Yep,
everything I
got you.
have is spell save, so I see an
Yeah.
X and I'm like, oh, it worked.
Yeah. Well, and with chill touch, it's an easy confuse because you would think it was a touch would be an attack, but no,
Nope.
no, it's not. It's a saving throw.
The chill touch is an attack roll.
It is, but yeah, it's confusing.
Never
Um,
mind. I'm.
You were
We're
focused
just-
on it's
we're-
neither a touch nor is it cold.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not. It doesn't do cold damage, Bob. I don't know if you knew
I
that.
just I think it's unfortunate that of all the characters to not start before the rest of you finish is the one femme character. Well, no, I guess there's two. Lunala probably won't be finishing either. So,
On that note, Morticia says something wildly inappropriate and gives Lunella a bardic inspiration.
It's so nice.
all right. Anything else then for Morticia?
Oh no, sorry, I will hit the button.
All right. R2 doesn't need to do anything because he's the dude stunned. So back to the top. Back to Lunala.
Do another boom boom blade.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
John Lee Hooker.
Reminded of the
Love
Arrested
him.
Development quote. fact
If
that you
that's
call
a
it
miss,
pop
you do
pop.
have bardic. So
Oh shit.
My third D20 is like stuck. Oh, it's
There it
two.
goes.
All right. Would a bardic do it?
Good.
D8.
D8.
Needed a
17.
4. Needed a 4.
All right. Well, I have a hasted one.
There we
That's
go.
a hit at least. Doing this much. All right, and we'll I'll bonus action have Thunder Thump attack. He is a 15 does not hit, so that doesn't work.
Especially when it's adding the two numbers together.
Yeah. There is that.
No, I did 8 plus 7.
Oh,
It's plus 7 to hit.
it's just coincidence that was
Gotcha.
actually your second roll.
Right, right.
Yeah, and Naren is up.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm just gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Fire bolt.
Nice. Take another 5.
And
Unless he
Unless
hits.
can I?
He's got pretty high armor
I want to use
class.
my inspiration to reroll that.
Sure, why not?
And it still misses.
Oh,
Oh,
Alright. Well, I'm gonna pass my turn then.
Hermot.
I know it's difficult what I'm going to probably do, but I'm going to swing an axe.
Okay. Hit it with my axe.
DUN done.
nice.
Sage.
Sage will take a shot with advantage using steady aim. Oh, so close. So close.
Still a hit,
Mm.
though.
Yeah, still a hit. Can't complain. Drag damage.
is that much left? You did it. Nice.
All right.
Good.
Down goes Frazier.
Wah wah.
I have a
All
new
that 'cause you
idea
had to go
for your BobCon event, DM Bob.
Well, all right.
Everybody watches this episode and they take a shot for every innuendo.
In your endo,
Oh God.
Oh no.
I had to throw an extra one in. You see. I don't. We just were off the rails completely. So I don't even know what to do with you people. Good session, you guys. We are going to call it there for the night. Just a quick reminder to all of you and anybody who happens to be watching. I have a bunch of new campaigns starting. I've got like 6 listed. I'm only going to run 3. I'm going to run the first 3 that fill. So that's kind of the way that works. So look into those if you're interested and have the time and desire. And also there are one shots for November that need fill in. Need players if you're interested in those.
Holy shit.
Well,
The one
We need
shot
that?
filling. We
Filling.
need filling.
you could let me finish. Nope.
Nope.
I don't. Okay, I'm just shutting it down.
Come again?